All right. I think I only cut you for 4 of those, judging by the soundbite. Anyway, hello, hi, welcome to Sprawl. It's brought to you by patrons. Adam Tarbuck, Comics, Dan Buckles, G. Carlos, Dragonface, Jimmy Vasquez, Jonathan Sandoval, Jenner Buster, Lee Kessler, Region Raptor, Rogram, Trevor, and Sunny Pete, and the Crow. That is all just one solid block of sound waves. All right, we're going.
I
didn't know you were the lead singer of REM.
Anyway,
I have an amazingly developed talent. As we discuss, we were discussing musical theater and non-musical theater before this, but that's why I wanna get the ball rolling. Also, Axe would like to get out of here before midnight. So
we have 4.5 hours. Hopefully, it doesn't take that long.
Yes, hopefully the action phase rarely takes that long, so let's hope it doesn't. But I figure while we're rolling, let's roll. So before we go on to anything, the night before, because obviously you guys have appointments in the morning, I would like to say that basically recap the plan in the situation as far as I understand it for you guys, so we can ask some clarifying questions and iron out some wrinkles in the plan, because I know we have a few things we want to up. So basically, the way I got it is you guys are all, going to camp out in the safe house overnight. In the morning, Odin is going to meet with his posse of specialists he's recruited, retrieval experts who are going to track down the target. They're going to canvass the trailer park and locate her. One of you will then make contact with your special password-y-do that you've been given, so that she knows that you're legit and actually sent by Granny Coyote and not just another ringer. At which point you guys will contact Granny Coyote, let her know you have the pickup. She will tell you where to pick up, though technically, I believe Metatron has already asked her an origin of where that is for something else, so he may technically know that already. If he wants to share that, I don't know.
I will not.
I figured we were keeping the walls separate, so Granny Coyote will let you know where the location is, and then you guys will extract and force the target Marianne to that location where Granny Coyote will pay you your share, at which point Metatron is going to do his old switcheroo, his costume switch. And,
is the dirt bike so you can drive the fuck away as soon as we pick up the package?
Yes.
Okay.
And get there first.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Out of game, your characters would not necessarily know that, but out of game, yes, that.
I just wanted to know that because I wouldn't know.
Well, I imagine that's what you were planning for it, but we wanted to clarify because
I understand.
We were in a rush last night, and last time
you might need to get another vehicle.
I need a dirt bike.
Yeah.
You guys may or may not want. Yeah, because you guys are probably not going to use, as I described it, Metatron's shitbox as a second getaway vehicle, because the Arrow is cramped, and you have a human package to take with you. But basically, you guys will drop off the target at Granny Coyote. You guys will pay everybody their share, and then as Samuel Stone, there will be a lovely armored limo probably to come pick up the target and escort her to corporate HQ and verify the job is finished for real. And then Sammy Boy will get his extra good boy points in the form of his extra EXP.
I guess the question is, should someone use gear to get another vehicle? I think.
If it's like a simple one tag vehicle, it should be okay.
Yeah, so you guys can get a not a vehicle with stats, but a basic stock vehicle. Sure.
Isn't there a didn't you didn't you make an off-road truck, the Desert Hog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that, yeah.
If you want a Jeep type vehicle, sure.
Let's see. I have 1 gear and I have 2 plan holds, so I'm not sure. But what's all our stock right now? Because
I got nothing, man.
I have 2 intel, I think.
Yeah,
that might be useful actually. So I have 2 gear holds, but I want to say that for during the action phase for things that might need come up.
Well, your special hold is also lets you teleport basically.
Yes, which I might want to use.
You may want to. You definitely want to hold at least one of those just in case, and you might want 2 so you could.
I'm gonna hold on to 2 just in case, because I might. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, you guys could always make that would make sense because Squirrel has a point of gear. He could say that he's got a backup vehicle.
Or he knows a dealer.
He has a backup vehicle.
Let's see. Produce equipment. When you produce equipment, you need it at the right time. Describe how and why your professionalism and forethought told you to bring this bit on the mission. Spend gear.
Okay. Well, first of all, I know there's a Let's see. Pretty much, there's a how actually open space is a canyon in terms of off. Since I know you told me I could go off road on the arrow, and I probably saw that bit. Probably saw the bit that there was areas where I could cut through if I was in the arrow. So I was like, hey, I should probably bring this truck along.
So this used to be suburbs, which means that there are former green spaces, meridians, etc. Now, a lot of that has been stacked up with new housing, but yes, there are some places where you just can't build anything that are piles of dirt, sand, and side.
Yeah, so I'm just like, hey, if we ever need to go off-road and get away quickly, better have an off-road vehicle.
So you have stashed a stock, a non-customized Texas Motors MB4
Yeah.
off-road military style Jeep. It's basically a Humvee.
So, I think in the somewhat of the plan, I think we get the Johnson, we take her to the Arrow. The rest of us, like,
I don't know if you want me in front or behind, but I'll drive the hog.
I want you in it because I'll go in it as well, so I can take drive if you need to go in the back and start shooting things.
Okay.
The Desert Hog will have a top hatch, but it will not have a mounted weapon because it is not an actual military vehicle. It is just a military style. Yes,
no, yeah, he just needs a purse for him to aim.
No, you can just Rambo yourself, but just to be clear, so we have a picture. It's not like there's no 40 Mike or Ma Deuce on the top. And the plan since we are discussing it now in character, would Metatron say at this point that his plan is to jump on his dirt bike and get the fuck out? Okay.
So you are going to explain that you have to do your fucking transformation sequence.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to circle around. On the plus side, that means that hopefully he will be waiting at the rendezvous where you guys get your money, so should be no problem there.
I weirdly image him like it's like the Yakuza sequence where he just rips the cloak off and it's just him now. But instead of a shirt, he just has a suit.
Whatever you're imagining, a lot less badass than that.
I know. It's probably
well, especially considering, as we established last session, what Metatron's current costume is he is wearing 100% denim from the neck down. He is a jean jacket and jeans. And possibly somehow denim boots. Don't ask me how they work.
No. It's definitely leather cowboy boots.
Yeah. Way too clean leather cowboy boots. Actually, I don't know. You said you're kind of a cheapskate outside of corporate stuff, so they might be like secondhand. So they might be.
No, these are all dirty as shit.
I feel like Odin has though. It's like, Might I work with you, Ken? Sometimes. It's like, what?
Hey, I fit in.
I guess it was like the guy at the duster, and then like the slate placer. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You said that Odin was dressed basically like Rick Deckard from Blade Runner right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Long coat, vest, tie, probably. Your tie is probably askew. Yeah, Claymore is like bomber jacket or windbreaker, tank top, cargo pants, boots, big stump.
I do need to get me some sunglasses that have flare comp on them or something.
That can be arranged, but that would require you guys to spend cred, which is a thing we are running out of.
Yes, we
right.
are.
Yeah, I've been holding on to mine, and I've already spent half of it getting people.
Claymore watches the sun rise and be like, "Man, I need cooler shades."
Yeah.
So, is there any other things we want to talk about, moments we want to have before you guys turn in? All right, go to it. You guys are all hustled up in the trailer.
Okay.
Which, by the way, has one bed and one couch, and there are 4 of you.
I was imaging just a trailer, but I guess I was thinking it's bigger than that, but whatever.
Gibbs on the couch.
This is where we learn that Axe has never been inside a prefab home trailer.
No, I thought it was like one of those, because we talked about how it was a bunch of trailers crushed together to make apartment blocks.
I mean, did you get a double wide?
Yes, but they're single occupancy.
Yeah. You didn't get a double wide, my dude.
I mean, I got one that to house more than one person, but I guess it didn't matter at the time.
No, you did not specify that it was high occupancy. You said it was a safe house for sheriffs. That means it's 1 occupancy.
Okay.
Yeah, I will hide into a tiny cubby.
What's the weather outside?
Uh,
Probably cold.
dustily
at this point.
overcast.
Well, I'm a middleman.
Cloudy with a chance of dust.
But
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'll just grab a blanket then. I'll be like, give me these sheets. Give me.
we
And,
have spare banquets at least. We have
And then
yeah.
Claymore
But,
will, post up on the door outside. No one's getting
Actually,
in without getting.
You
through
sleep
Claymore.
upon the stoop.
You,
Got
you,
it.
you said this was a safe house, right?
Yeah, no one knows you're here.
I assume there's like a tiny panic room.
Panic.
There's a hatch under the bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep in there.
He crawls into the bolt hole.
Yeah, I assume it's a tiny space.
Yeah.
It can fit one person if you like hold yourself together.
It's basically
bubble
probably
up.
like a Star Wars style smuggling compartment. It's just a concrete block area. Maybe there's some mats in there so you can like crouch or lay down comfortably.
No.
There's a
that
very
sounds
tiny
perfect.
light. All right.
There's probably like a thing on the wall is like a weird like get me out please thing, but whatever.
Sure, there can be an intercom buzzer. Brr, brr.
It's probably like it's like probably burned out a little bit, but it still makes this noise. But
All right.
Yeah. So
Well, yeah,
Anything
I
you guys
see.
want to talk about before? Because, like I said,
yeah.
you guys have urgent. Well, not urgent. One of you's got a breakfast appointment.
Claymore?
I'm outside, so you got to come outside with me by now.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll just like sit next to the girl. I was like, so I know you left with the other Johnson. What did you do with her? Actually, where'd you bury her?
Claymore gives you a side eye, grabs a pack of cigarettes from his breast pocket, pulls one out, lights it, offers you the pack.
He takes one, but doesn't light it.
Is like, Claymore takes a strong pause, blows it out. You smell the weed, and it's like, didn't bury her, LT.
Where'd you put her?
Claymore looks up and just goes, oh, if I had to guess, she is about... How long have we been here?
You guys broke for dinner after that
Like,
conversation, so it has been at least 30 minutes, maybe an hour.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
By now, she's probably rustled up the rest of her gang boys, and they're probably heading their way out of here. Give or take.
You're lucky you're really good at your job, because I think you just... Actually, I guess they only don't like you, but... What gave you good reason to let the head of a terrorist cell with every reason in the world to get back at you go?
Look at me. Whatever reason do you get away from a cushy chest job to go run around at the middle of the dark? That's not what most people would call sane.
I guess I just have different value. I guess I have different principles.
We're all doing a job here, LT. You don't know all of them.
Fair enough. Just next time you have a wild idea about where we take someone that can become a loose end, just let me know what you're gonna do.
I'm going to take down Odin. So
Are you like punch him in the face?
no, I'm grabbing you and I'm throwing you to the ground. I'm gonna get on top of
Oh,
you.
okay.
Uh,
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. You know what?
let's see. Are
Fair enough.
we? I mean, nope. So that sounds like
Oh shit!
mix
I
it up,
need
meat.
dice.
I don't even know how this works.
Would
for
you
me.
like to help or interfere?
I like to
Odin?
interfere.
Yes. So you should roll plus links with.
I have two. Okay.
Yeah.
Where is my dice?
I rolled double ones.
Are you? Oh,
Oof.
okay.
Ones.
All right. Don't roll. Mix it up.
Oh, okay.
Don't bother.
I think
yes,
I tripped as I tried to stop you.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
basically he realizes you're coming for him. He tries to get up at a defensive stance, and he goes. The both of you go tumbling off the stoop,
Mhm.
and you, Claymore, come out on top.
It's like
Possibly a little bit more dusty and bruised than you were both planning, but
it's like, listen here, kid. I've been in this game way longer than you have. I've seen way more than you have. I've killed out of cold blood way more than you have. Mister, I'm getting a little freaked out from seeing the dying light from a man's eyes fade out. So don't you go talking about cleaning up loose ends unless you are ready to fully commit to it. And then Claymore will get off of him.
I think Odin tries to open his mouth to say something, but then he just closes it, and then tries to do it again, and he can't, and it's like takes a moment to breathe.
Mm-hmm. And so like, it's like, Claymore gets up and one says like, "You don't pay me enough to know all of what I'm doing." Flash me some.
I just imagine with that rust just happened, even though I know that's what it is, like Metatron and Squirrel in the window eating popcorn.
It's like,
I'm not going to his car.
hey,
No, Squirrel
man.
said he took dibs on the couch. I assume he is sitting on the couch.
Yes. It's like, I mean,
I'll consider that next time.
Squirrel likes his couches. Screw beds.
Nah, I've been a couch dude. So yeah, it's like, do keep it in mind. Remember, we're co-workers. We're not friends. And Claymore will take up his post again.
Anything further you want to bring up in the eventide?
Odin's gonna do something else.
Okay.
He's gonna think about something else.
Okay. All right. Well, if there are no further plans, we move on to the morn. You guys are, woken up bright and early by the fresh sunshine, peeking through the, Actually, honestly, no, probably not. If it's a safe house, you have big, thick, black privacy curtains. So, Claymore is roused by the fresh sunbeams hitting his face.
Mhm.
You hear a very, very distant over the wind, from the 776er compound. Somebody shoots off some more fireworks and, plays revelry on a loudspeaker, right?
Odin probably woke up early and left early. He'd need to be at the diner at a time.
Oh, I mean, this would be daybreak, so
Oh,
you're not
okay,
getting
okay.
up before this.
Okay.
You probably get up at like 0600 or 0700 to your phone playing the classic burp, burp, burp alarm.
Yeah.
No, he will notice that I'm already awake.
All right, so yeah, you
Okay.
guys. All right, everybody, you all do a dick measuring contest to who wakes up first. It's fine. None of you actually sleep.
Well,
You've all been awake for 24 hours.
I also,
Hey,
whoa,
hey,
Omega. I also specified I went to bed like immediately.
True.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
and
I
so
am
you
early
guys-
to bed, early to rise.
All right. Everybody's up. Girl's still asleep on the couch because he doesn't give a shit. There we go. And so Odin is going to depart early for his meetup down at the canteen. It seems like. Any of the rest of you doing anything plan related with your time right away, or can we move on to Odin?
No, Squirrel's the one getting the truck, right?
Yeah, Squirrel is the one who I believe he already spent the gear because he revealed how he got it, but he would probably have to tell you guys where it's stashed. It'd be somewhere in the canyon.
Well, I guess what I will do is I will roughly wake up Squirrel, shake that shoulder. It's like, hey, let's go get
Doesn't
that.
have to be that rough. He's a light.
Yeah, well, Squirrel just.
Do you own like a switchblade or anything?
No, he owns a gun.
All right. There may be the brief moment of, the gun comes out from the pill and you're just like, calm down, it's just me.
Yeah, well, yeah, he is a light sleeper, so he reacts quickly. So it's just like, yeah, well, that's. If I know where it's stashed, it should be already be in the canyon.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's in some nondescript garage location, away from.
Oh, there's
Pine
gotta
Alley.
be, trashed out, U-storage that have been
Yeah.
converted into yet more housing and storage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just be like, let me see here.
You could probably
Gets that-
drive him there and drop him off faster, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
you could give him the
yeah,
keys and tell him to walk.
yeah. I'll just like ruffle out some keys and just toss it to Claymore. Just go to this location. Just gives the directions.
All right, I'll
All
give
right,
him
you were given
John-
a street address for Bayside Storage. Storage is not Bayside.
But no, Claymore will, we'll look at the keys, look back at Squirrel, and, shrug and be like, all right, I'll be back. And I'm going to go try and hopefully not get lost.
It's fine. You can follow the directions. You can probably stop at a morning street vendor for coffee and a hot pastry.
Don't ask
Question
questions.
mark?
Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Don't ask
A
questions.
breakfast burrito.
I'll pick,
Oh,
I'll pick up a few breakfast burritos. Everyone's
If it's
gonna
like a
sell this.
poor neighborhood, they have. This is weird to say, but they have the best breakfast burritos.
No, listen, like, when I was in the Navy, the fucking roach coaches that came on base in the morning looked like absolute shit, but they had literally the best food.
That is
No,
definitely what
that's
we're
true.
dealing with. This is just this is street food, but also you're in the canyon, so if you serve somebody bad street food, you probably get shot. Like, let's not kid anybody
yeah.
here. This is a rough neighborhood, so
Well,
yeah.
also,
no,
It's probably like a generational restaurant.
yes.
So,
No,
Also-
but yeah, you can find a. I mean, the coffee only comes black, fresh out of the pot, but you can find coffee. You can find breakfast.
all right, I'll,
Yeah, I
I'll,
eventually. Yeah.
I'll grab food for the others, and if not, I'll just have double.
I just had this weird thought of Odin on the way there. It's like, friends. Damn, I need to make some actual friends.
Think to yourself, damn, I need some friends. As you roll up to your to the little canteen place, a combination of probably like a decently sized used to be like a gas station fast food restaurant and something, and then like a kit bashed with tents and other things to form a little dining and eating area. And you roll up to the cheap plastic booth, currently filled with your not friends.
Yeah.
Where you see, what was it? The small team of like 5. So you see your contact, which is
Marcy Bellini.
yeah,
Oh,
Bellini and 4 more, gumshoes, doing the retrieval business type sheriffs. They're all basically dressed the same way you are, various coats of various sizes of lapels and collars. At least a collared shirt and a tie, not full suit, but dressed well, durable shoes, etc. They're all just piled in a booth smoking. Everybody has X1 donut and X1 cup of coffee.
living up to the reputation, like always. I thought I'd get here early and order you guys all food, but I guess you got here first.
We're not, Bellini says, well, we're not being paid to wait around. Plus, some of us pick up some other work later.
Probably find something on
Baker's
the way.
got to pick up his kids from soccer practice.
Oh,
I've decided, by the way, all of these, the 4 specialists have names. So let's see.
okay.
Baker Sawyer.
Yeah,
Foyer?
Baker, Sawyer, Rooker.
Decker, I guess.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. No.
Decker.
We can do Taylor. That's a T.
Oh.
With a Y.
Yeah.
So Baker, Sawyer, Rooker, and Taylor
Charming.
are all gathered around, and they make some space in the booth for you.
So I guess he gets himself a donut as well.
Yep.
And drink something.
You just like gesture, one more over here, and it's brought to you.
Yeah, it's like so. You know the drill. Usual detail. Location is we're looking for the trailer park. Need to find. He gives like a generic, just like a somewhat description of the girl. But like,
Do you guys have pictures? Do you show them an image, or do you just describe it from the image?
can I do a picture without a name?
Yeah. You guys were provided a picture without a name. You can just show them the.
Yeah, it's like we're looking for this. Just like quickly, like briefly shows it.
Once again, that description is youngish about Squirrel and Metatron's age.
Early 20s.
Red
yeah.
hair, cut short, freckles, bright green eyes.
I like how you keep saying Squirrel and Metatron's age when I'm pretty sure Squirrel is like 8 years older than me.
No, Squirrel's about your age. He's like early 20s too.
Yeah, no.
I think he's a couple years older
Wasn't
than
Squirrel
you.
like 19 or
I
something?
thought Squirrel was late 20s.
No,
No.
that's Odin. Odin's like late 20s, early 30s.
I'm like 28 to 30.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Odin's in his late 20s somewhere. Claymore is, I think, in his 40s.
Yes.
Squirrel is early 20s. Metatron is, I think, technically still late teens.
I am 19, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so her age would be somewhere between you two.
Okay.
Like
But
early
yeah,
20
so
something.
there you go. In the
I have
picture, she's
a-
wearing a lab coat or something clearly, but you guys have no fucking idea what she's wearing right now. But
And it's like,
face.
Clove doesn't matter. But looking for her. I have a thing to rendezvous of her, so if you find her, just don't notify me. If you approach her yourself, she'll worry and think it's someone else. Yeah,
They'll
usual
just
fare.
kind of nod. Got it. Believe. What were the two options you picked? It was team and then reliable professionals.
Yeah, they're not competent as required. I didn't
Yeah.
pick that. I picked the other
So
one.
they're-
reliable. And
They're reliable professionals. We'll see how competent they are, but you give them the orders and they nod and take them.
It will at least lessen the amount we have to search.
They will at least not screw us over.
Yeah.
Yes, they are reliable professionals. How competent they are in this business, we'll see. Maybe they take some time, maybe they don't
I
take
trust
some
Bellini
time.
at least.
Whatever. Well,
The-
yeah, she's
the
a
other ones I'm
contact,
not-
so you have a
trust
reason
her.
to trust her with a job. But these guys are just, you told her to bring some,
They're just-
bring some
they-
flat foots, and she was like, "Got it."
She
Who
had,
knows?
they
They
had,
might
they
be
had
good
double
at their
time.
jobs.
These are the guys who don't have a shift today.
Yeah.
So here they are. All nods. Bellini nods too, and she's like, "All right." She kind of she gives you a significant glance and is going to be like, "All right, so that'll be we've been discussing it, boss." And it's going to be, obviously she kind of like lazily lays a hand palm up on the table. It's going to be, she probably quotes you in the actual like, Pacifica dollars, whatever the currency, but the equivalent of, 1 cred up front and then 1 cred finder's fee for whoever gets there. So you need to pay 1 cred now for hiring, then pay another cred later if they actually come on completion of the job.
Sure.
Alright.
Because by the end of this, I'm only making back 6 cred. it's like,
It happens.
it's like
So
I'm getting back
you know.
9, but hey, like I worked out, I guess.
You peel her off a roll of bills. She takes it, breaks off probably like half of it and distributes it to the other 4 guys for expenses. Pockets the rest of the roll, and turns back to you and is
I
like,
marked it down to 4. Yeah.
"Do we start right now?"
Yeah, as soon as possible. I gotta
All right.
go.
She
coordinate
starts
something.
tussling, tapping shoulders. All right, let's go. Out of here.
Go
on.
Yeah, Odin I guess lifts like a part of like his like one of like those earpiece necklaces and
Yeah.
like hits a bit and then like taps at the earpiece and is like, all right, they're in motion. They'll probably get back results in an hour. I'll keep tabs. Like
Yeah, you
basically
guys get the group text or the group voice call or whatever. They go about their business. Claymore, you have found a good burrito and you have found the storage place. You have keys to the outer fence, so you don't need to hop it, which is good because it's covered in razor wire.
Mhm.
And you discover the Jeep.
Yep.
Covered in a tarp. But the hydrogen tanks are full. It's gassed up.
I will do a quick inspection to make sure there has been no bombs or anything weird attached to it.
Roll. No, you're fine. Yeah, you double check it. It's okay. Yeah, no, you listen. You've served in some foreign countries. You do the sweep. No, there's not an IED stuck to the bottom. There's not a lighter on a wire hanger clipped to the fuel tank, which would make this whole thing go sky high.
I mean, considering it's hydrogen
pure
now, that's
hydrogen.
considering it's hydrogen, that is probably more of a viable way to do that. Yeah.
All right, but
But it is safe. It is functional. It's a little dusty. You probably gotta flick the ignition switch a couple of times to get it to actually fire, but it's perfectly serviceable.
I reach over,
And roll
open
on.
up the glove box. There's a pair of sunglasses there. I'm like, fuck yeah. equip.
Yeah, Holmes, we pimpin'.
And I'll head on back.
Yeah, Owen's gonna probably be at the edge of the trailer park as like he just, I guess, goes to the others as they start searching. I guess.
Yep. Metatron, are you doing anything in particular this morning while these guys are out running errands?
Yes, well, I will have been starting this. Basically, I'm going to be putting on the body armor over some nice suit.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Owen's gonna put on some body armor too, just in case.
Basically, the body armor that I stole last time, and I will have spray painted it solid black, so there's no identifying markers of like a Canadian flag or anything.
All right, sure. You probably wouldn't have to spray paint it. You would just take off the armband and the little, leaf
I was
pins
just
on
assuming it was painted on, so yeah. I'm removing all identification and
Sure.
You
You
know
remove
what I'm trying to
identifying
say.
markers. I would say that it is probably in a, digital woodland pattern. So do you want to still paint it matte black? We can.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Black is cool.
So yeah, you spend your morning like under the carport tarp,
Yeah.
with a thing over your face, spray painting this thing matte black. It is now matte black.
Yeah, and then I will put that on over a suit.
It's a little bit of a bulky fit, but it works. You'll probably have to get the suit cleaned, but you're buttoned up and you are armored. So, Squirrel, when you finally roll out, you get a call on your phone.
Okay, I'll just answer. Well, wait, where? Right, I'm still back at the trailer, so I'll just look at see who's
Pull it up.
calling.
It's Cathode.
Yeah, so I'll just say I have called Megan. I'll just walk outside the trailer.
Well, you're actually alone inside because
Okay. Oh.
Metatron's doing some arts and crafts project, and Odin and
Yeah, I would not be doing that indoors.
no,
Okay.
you would not. That's how you get whatever you call paint poisoning.
Yeah. So I'll just answer. It's like, oh, hey, Kathy.
Hey, Squirrel, great to hear you. Everything going all right? Arrow's going fine. Suspension still good?
Yep.
Brakes are okay. All right. Let me know when you need the tires rotated or anything. So I've heard on the DL that you're down in the canyons outside Bay City, right?
Yes, I am.
Great, excellent. That's perfect. I'm sure you're working on something important, but you're a fast guy. You know what you're doing. I need you to do me a solid. There's I've been on what would the future version of Craigslist be? Cyber Craigslist.
I guess
We'll think of a better name later.
Honestly, it would probably still be Craigslist, but it'd be like Craigslist Matrix or something. Like Matrix.
Craigslist will never die.
Craig's Matrix.
Yeah.
Craigslist Matrix.
Yeah, but down on Matrix Craig, there's a guy who's got some primo vintage parts for a little bit of a build I've been working on. It's kind of a junker, but if I can get those parts, it'll be fine. I know, you're working and all, but how many times have I, metaphorically saved your ass by fixing the arrow, which physically saves your ass, and also is very comfortable seating.
Yeah.
So, if you could find some time, maybe just run down and pick up a box of these parts for me. Okay, thanks.
Okay. I'll do so, sis. Yeah, that's sometimes what Squirrel calls her.
Sure. Thanks. All right, bye.
Bye.
Where is that shop, actually?
Oh, it's down in the canyon.
Yeah, so Squirrel will come out of the trailer and just head to the arrow.
All right. So, I was wondering if there'd possibly be a little more debate about this. Sure. Okay. You're gonna go pick up the parts. Go ahead and roll edge because you're looking for a little something.
Okay.
You go pick up the parts she needs.
I haven't assigned plan.
You
to
should
actual
mark
with it.
experience for your intimate directive, as you are complicating the mission because I have sent you out on a side quest.
I'll do so.
If
And
you
then,
roll well, it's okay. If you're not,
wait,
it's complicated.
let me check. Did that put me over? Where is my XP thing? Right there. Okay, yes, it did. Because it's 6. Because you need to get 6.
Yep, we're at 6.
Okay,
All right, cool.
so I roll over. Okay, now I'll just pick that layer, and so that doesn't take up too much time. I rolled, so I got a 12.
All right, you're fine. So you on a 10 plus, you find what you're looking for, no problem, and can get a little something extra. You can gain 1 gear, 1 intel, 1 cred, or heal 1 harm. Your choice.
Well, I don't have any harm, so it's either gear or intel.
Or you could get 1 cred. You can just make money.
Well, I think I'll get 1 cred.
All right, so you go down to this a guy in a junkyard, right? And he's running. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I got those for you. You blah blah blah." And you actually, and he's like looking for some part or something, and you're like, "Oh, I think I got some of those in the trunk." So you actually like sell him some of your spare parts for the arrow that you don't need right now.
Yeah.
Or something, something you got in the back. Maybe you sell him some leftover drugs from the last job or whatever. But you make a little credit on the side.
Yeah.
And you can pick your advance whenever you'd like. So,
Okay.
I will say that because, different timing. Odin set out earlier but is on foot, and Claymore's coming back in a Jeep. You guys kind of come back roughly the same time. You find, you find Metatron in his current new costuming, his now shiny and matte black armor.
Oh, that reminds me, I should go put on some things. But
and you discover that, of course, Squirrel is currently missing. Out.
That's unfortunate. I feel like Odin would like text him.
Probably
or,
would have asked vaguely where he was going.
He said errand or something.
I would not have cared that much.
Sure.
But I'll give whatever response.
I love our ethos here of we're coworkers, not friends. It pervades everything.
I think all Squirrel would say is errand.
Okay, yeah, I'll say he went on an errand.
So I feel like Squirrel gets a text from Odin, like, ETA back.
You'll probably be back in well, okay, you could be back in 5-ish minutes, but you get, or maybe more like 10 minutes, but you could be back in after that if you floor it like a cool guy.
He'll
He
floor
probably
it.
got time, but
He'll floor it.
Okay, so he comes racing back.
He'll probably skid around and park and skid away.
oh yeah, but I guess in between doing that, it's like, oh nice, you got the Jeep. All right. Good to see it. All right, I'll be off.
All right, so you guys.
If people
breakfast.
Call me if you guys see anything. I'll be busy searching.
Okay, so you're going to join the search in person?
Yeah, because they gotta check me to it anyway.
Well, yeah, but I was just wondering if you guys would be rolling out. So Odin just stops to check in with the plan, I guess, and then tells you he's going to go join the search. What are the rest of you planning on doing?
I should probably assign tasks actually at the beginning now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do that. If you want to activate that move, you do the thing.
Yeah, so Squirrel's case is just drive safe, drive fast, I guess. That's probably the way to put it. Or I guess deliver the cargo. Probably generic enough.
Alright.
Usual deal. Deal with any resistance. Or I guess let's see, secure the job, erase any resistance. And I guess make sure to smooth talk. Be smooth.
Be smooth. Be cool.
Be cool.
Everybody go.
I mean, I imagine basically talking about this is they're just kind of waiting for Squirrel to come back.
Yeah.
It's like ETA, probably 3 minutes.
Yeah. But
and then
goes off.
Shows up.
Actually,
Alright,
Omega, real quick. No. Because I decided to tussle with Odin rather than talking with him, would that count as violence?
Yeah, actually, probably for your directive, yes. You solved the problem with violence that you could have just been like, nah, man.
All right, well, that's enough for me to advance. I just realized. I was like,
I don't know if thrill seeking would apply here, where it's like if you get put in a situation where a safer option is available.
No,
I mean, you thought you were just
Not
talking
yet.
to Claymore. Claymore was all like,
I could
no,
have
we
just
fight.
avoided talking
Yeah,
to you,
not
but
yet.
I didn't. Yeah.
no, that's not how that works. No,
fair.
though actually, I would say you probably should do that for the search, though.
Okay,
You do
fair.
not need to go do that on foot, and you are going to go door to door. And if you don't understand why it's a thing, we'll get there in a second.
Oh yeah, there's
But,
probably a bunch of people. Yeah.
Odin is going to go out on his own and get ready for the thing, right?
Yeah. I'll mark
What are
one
the?
again.
He's giving you the plan. What are the rest of you actually doing while he is out there? Like, you guys have a couple of cars. You got the bike ready.
I think I'll.
Oh well, we know she. Wait, do we know she's in this?
You know she is in the trailer park. That's where she's holed up.
Do we have a map of the trailer park, or some sort
No.
of?
I don't. You
don't
could
think one
make a map of the trailer
exists.
park. I do not know if a map of the trailer park is
I will
extant.
head. I will. Actually, I probably would have done this before.
Sure. What you got?
No, I wouldn't have done this on my own.
No, because
I'm not
like,
that irresponsible.
like I said, because I basically like I don't know like if shit's gonna get real in here or not.
Well, we have to. I was under the impression that the plan of action was to talk to Large Marge.
Was it?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I remember.
That has not
from
explicitly
last
come
week.
up. No.
No.
Oh,
I know
yeah, I
Large
didn't-
Marge is in charge. Heh.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to her.
I guess if you want to do that.
All
I
right.
guess that's
Well,
'Cause that is how I do things.
I will. Well, in that case, scrap the map. I'm gonna go with Metatron because I don't want him wandering around this fucking trailer park alone.
I
Well,
feel like
yeah,
Odin's
that's
gonna
why I
have to-
specifically said Metatron has officially been what's the term for it? Cowed by Claymore, so he would not have gone off on his own.
Yeah, no. But
Also, your back still hurts.
but no, I will.
Yeah.
I will be Metatron's bodyguard.
And
Yeah.
Squirrel's
I
already said
think-
he's gonna wait in the air, ready to rock.
I think Odin puts on the body armor under the coat,
Sure.
and I think his carries like a small duffel to carry his gun in it.
Sure.
Just
You
to
want
have
to appear
it.
non-threatening. Anybody gives you a close look, they're going to be like, that guy's wearing body armor under this coat, because that's not how coats work.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Because you believe you're actually at the 2 armor body
Yeah, I'm
armor?
wearing the 2. It's the stuff like I can take off quickly to like make it look better, but yeah. But nah.
Yeah.
I will also have mine under my armor, under my clothing, just because
Yeah.
it works. Because
Well,
it's really
yeah.
easy to wear things under a priest robe. But yeah, same thing. If anyone looks close enough, they could
Yeah.
tell. Because
If anybody like
Gameplay.
sees like under your cassock or whatever, they're going to be like, that guy's wearing body armor.
yeah, but it's very easy to wear things under a priest robe, especially when you're a skinny motherfucker.
Claymore,
Yes.
how about you in body armor?
I mean, it's just out in the open. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I have a fucking.
Well, yeah,
I have
I
my
assumed.
shotgun over one shoulder, and I have my personal defense weapon strapped to my front.
Yeah.
There's a machete also somewhere.
I don't particularly care about hiding it. I just like to make, if I'm not going into a combat situation, I like to make my
I am.
Appear
I am.
non-threatening.
I am.
costume.
He is non-threatening. I am very threatening.
Yes,
I
correct.
think Odin needs to buy like a discreet pistol he just has hidden in his clothes. Something.
Possible.
Those are good. Hold up pistols are good.
Yeah,
Probably.
there's a few options. We'll
I
discuss
always have
first-
one of those on.
because you own one.
Just assume that. Well, yeah, but just assume I'm never taking it off unless you specifically.
I mean,
tell
yeah,
me.
fair. It's got
Unless I specifically
it has the discrete
say.
tag, so yes, no, people don't notice it.
Yes,
I'm ready to get like a.
it is
silence
specifically
button.
a 3-shot Derringer type pistol.
You got a little
Oh,
pocket
damn.
pistol.
Yeah.
So you guys depart on foot, crunch through some gravel and sand to go speak to Large Marge at the trailer park office. Odin goes out to join the search. So basically, you guys will arrive and, knock upon the door.
Well, before that,
This
real
is
quick,
where-
I do want to ask.
Sure.
Metatron, why are we going to talk to Large Marge?
Because if someone's hiding in this place, I have a feeling that the leadership might know something.
isn't that why Odin got a bunch of professionals to go to suss them out?
He did what?
Well, actually, that's a good question. Odin, did you tell anyone you got a fucking team to find the girl?
I did, because I also did tell you guys they were in motion earlier as well. Like, I got a few people to like.
I was not. I had not heard anyone told me of that, so I
Yeah, no,
specifically
like-
did not know.
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah, no. In that case, then no. Yeah, well, let's go back.
Mostly because it was just to not. Because I didn't want to talk to Lord Barge and like have her.
No, I
and
understand.
talk to her about it.
But you got to realize, if you don't tell me things, I'm
Yeah,
not
well,
going to
I
just
should say
assume
this:
them.
just being like they're in motion. I've got like you need
Sorry,
to specify.
I thought I specified earlier. My bad.
No,
I
that's
guess in a separate
fair.
sentence, but-
I just character knowledge versus player knowledge.
I mean, we
That's
can still
why
make the
I
walk,
went-
and then Odin just does. I mean, Metatron does a 160. No, 180.
And
No.
then just give it.
All right, yes,
God
you're right.
damn it!
Go back. All right.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah, so
in
you
that
guys
case, there's
start
no need to
walking
announce
back.
that.
All right.
This
Well,
is
actually,
perfect.
with this though, if we have to take a walk to our office, I'm gonna start eyeballing this place, and I'm gonna start noticing, I'm gonna start to see like how this place is laid out,
Yeah.
and if I have
All
to
right,
like make a
so-
fight or.
I assume both me and you are going to do the same thing, Lucky, and assist.
Yeah. Do you guys both want to roll assess and ask your own questions, or do you want to assist one another?
What's assess done with?
Edge.
Well,
Okay.
Unless you would be
Something for it.
using your cyber eyes or cyber ears.
I will probably be using my cyber eyes, and that means I would be using my synth, which I did just upgrade to a +2. Did I write that?
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so yeah, I think we can do our separate ones because I have a plus 1 as well, but I think 1 is enough.
Yeah. So you guys will do separate goes. All right.
Yeah,
so you
because I
guys
think
roll
me
that.
and Claymore would both be looking for different things.
That's why I
This is
asked
also-
because you'd want to ask your own separate questions, basically.
That's interesting, in it being the one stat you can get to +3 from the start.
I don't think you can get anything at +3 from the start.
No, you can get it's just synth.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's.
Well,
synth
no,
in there.
because your character stats.
Yeah, they're all
It says
+2,
+1
and then
+1 synth,
No.
max +3.
No, it's the only one with a max of +3. Everything else has a max of +2.
Yeah,
You can't do
that's what
that
I
from the
meant.
start. Anyway, I got a 7 on assist.
All right. So
This
you
is-
hold 1.
I rolled
And-
a 11 on dice.
You hold 3.
All right, well, let me
Yeah.
pull up the moves here real quick.
Well, so while you guys are pulling up, I wanna move forward to with
Please.
a bit I got because Odin's out there in the field. Odin on your different TAC channel, basically for
Yeah.
your guys.
I got
You
like,
get a
right
call
RPGs,
from, let's say
yeah.
it's from Sawyer. You get a little ping.
Like,
Alright.
I guess like,
It's like, hey boss, I don't got the target, but I think you want to hear about this. I'm on the north side fringe. Bunch of rustlers just rolled in and looks like they're looking for trouble. They got 2 technicals and a stranger danger out there. Looks like they got maybe a couple dozen guys that are dismounting and are doing a sweep. What do you want me to do?
keep a wide berth. Keep an eye on them. I have some strings I can pull.
All right.
So Owen immediately is going to go to the other channel he has. So Claymore. We
He
got a
probably,
bunch
by
of-
the way, would shoot you the images of it. 2 technicals, so they've got pickup trucks with machine guns in the back, and then the stranger danger is they have a panel.
Oh, okay.
So
That
he
mean
shoots
again?
you some pictures.
Okay.
Are we questioning what a panel van is?
I'm just trying to remember. Was it? Cause I was. Wait. No. Okay. No.
Yeah, panel van is in a commercial style van, but with no windows in the back, just
Oh. Okay.
panels. Not like a box truck, but
I wish I did more of cars. I at least remembered this shit better. But Owen's gonna quickly, I guess, take his bit and send it to like Claymore. We got some rustlers in the front side, like the north side. They're gonna cause a fuss.
And so, Claymore, is looking around, looking up and stuff, and just send back a quick message. Send back a message. Want me to take him out? Want me to talk him down? What?
Try the second one. If any time it feels like it won't go well, just try the second. Try the first. I guess I would put it.
So
Of course you guys
Claymore
have
is
your hold, but you
gonna.
can spend
I
it.
still got my 3 hold, but Claymore's gonna turn down the Metatron. And is like, seems the rustlers are here and mighty pissed about something.
How is it? It is always as soon as we put the mission into action that they get wind of it. It's almost like this is a storybook.
Anyway. It's like, I don't know if Odin's team or whatever are going to find the target fast enough that we can get out without a scuffle. So we either got to talk him down or shoot him down. I'm good at the shooting. You're good at the talking.
I don't really... What do I know about the Rustlers again?
So the Rustlers dress and act like Wild West bandits. They are specialists in literal highway robbery. They attack cargo drones and autonomous trucks and occasionally even trains. They will knock off consumer good and food and stuff and sell in the black market, and also run chop shops.
How, like, good...
They have a
I know they're
truck
gangs,
fetish.
but how good are they? Like,
Well,
in terms of...
How competent,
the,
as I put it.
No, in terms of... No, that's not what I'm asking. In terms of the a dandy highwayman versus just a straight up, like,
I mean, they
kill
probably...
everyone.
They
Listen, they have a truck
they
called
look
a Stranger
and act
Danger.
like bandits. They are banditos, you know. Like, they'll... Sure, sometimes they will, like, donate extra stuff to the community, but usually they're selling it out of the back of trucks. And
Okay, so
the thing
they're
you guys
not
know about the Rustlers that is
particularly
important for
nice.
this job is that you strongly believe that they are linked to an outside corporation. The rumors
Yes.
that you guys are operating under is they are backed by Nonvanto.
Or, yeah, it was like Nonvento or Northwest or something.
It was something, but corpse. And like I said, that's the Stranger Danger. You don't bring that
Yeah.
for
that
shooting.
for-
I'm
do
not
that for a backpack.
particularly... I'll say, I'm not particularly in the mood to converse with these people. They're not...
So,
I don't have a high opinion of them.
Well, unfortunately, there's more than I can take out quietly.
I think we should Overwatch for now, but if it looks like give Odin's people some time. But if it looks like they're making a move towards anyone, I mean, do what you do best.
I would say that currently they count as a medium gang with the mobile and well-armed tags.
Ooh, they do more damage and they have vehicles. So, oh yeah.
I mean, they brought two technicals. They don't. Now, I will say they don't have like 50 cals on the back like a lot of, jihad jeeps do. But like they've got machine gun mounts pintled into the back of these pickups.
I imagine like the Mad Max thing where it's like two like AR-15s taped together or something.
It probably could be like that, or they could have like an old, M249 or something.
I could have some backup here in a minute. So if things get dicey, I will call that in.
All right, you guys still have your hold. What would you like to be doing?
Well, let's see here.
I believe some of the questions in assess might be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I know what I want to ask. I'll let
No, you go first because I'm still thinking.
Okay. I want to know. Can I spin a question a little bit?
Sure. What do you got in mind?
If someone wanted to hide out here, where would be the best place? Just to spin on how could I avoid trouble in hideout.
Okay. Yeah, you can use that to find out where other people might hide as well. I mean, the easiest question is to just... I know this is a little bit of a non-answer, but you can still get your +1 for it. The easiest way is to just go out into the stacks. Like I said, some of these trailer parks have been, scaffolded together to build buildings, quote unquote, that are, 2 or 3 units high, maybe even 4 units high in some places. There are like little access gaps between them. These things are up on, blocks, so there is a crawl space under them. Like, the best would be to move away from the fringes towards the center and just get lost in the stacks somewhere. That would be the best way for anybody to hide in here. So that would obviously preclude that they are probably not close to the edge.
Gotcha.
Actually,
Anything
Metatron.
on your...
Let's see. So I kind of have an idea, but I'll ask. How are the Rustlers vulnerable to me?
Well, the Rustlers seem to be... they seem to be pissed, in force, and in vehicles.
So if
But
I was to... Oh, sorry.
They are not necessarily looking for you.
So if I was to be a big, heavily armed man that looked like I had a body over my shoulder and was trying to get away, do you think they'd give chase?
Hypothetically, sure. That's not an assessed question.
I know,
That's, like,
bud.
psychological, but like that might work. Like, how are they vulnerable to me? Well, they're not
probably don't
looking
care.
for you, and they aren't prepared to fight you specifically. They appear to be looking for the target or possibly looking for some bloody leaf guys. So
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's a completely problem.
Oh, dang it!
Yeah, you ruined that armor.
Ah,
Let's see.
well, that's okay because the reverse would have been that they could, if you guys had gone for the talk and you had not ended the armor, they would have just shot you on sight, which would have been funny. But yeah, you know, you win some, you lose some.
All right, but what is my best way past the rustlers right now?
Past the rustlers, kind of in a side glance on what I told Metatron just now, but they are starting in the north side. They're probably spreading out, you know, in small teams. They've got vehicles ready for a quick intervention, but they are also running a search pattern. So because you know they are there and they don't know where you are, the best way past them is to just go around them. You know, you guys have access to a couple off-road vehicles, and like I said, you guys can just go in the weeds.
If they're splitting off into small teams, though, I could probably take them out.
Yeah, though you'd have to be careful because that's why they have the vehicles, is for rapid response.
Mm-hmm.
I would also say they're probably not breaking off into too small a teams.
Yeah.
Probably like, you know, fire team size, 5 guys.
You know, small gangs, but that just makes it even.
Don't you worry, Odin. You're in there. And remember, you don't have to ask all your 3 hold right
You
away.
know, I'm trying to think right now of what is the best thing to do, because I kind of want to start a fight, but this isn't the day, and guns are loud.
Yeah.
Not sure if that works, but
can I ask a question?
Well, I that would probably require you to spend both your hold, because you need to spend hold to have mines, and then spend hold to be in a place where dropping mines is advantageous.
Could I spend?
Or,
Could I have a gear for? Can I spend the gear for the mines?
yeah, sure. How did you what is phrased? How did your professionalism and whatnot let you know that you needed some fucking landmines?
As soon as I knew we were probably going to be a crowded chase, as a kind of crowded chase and an exfil, it kind of becomes it's like they're sheriff caltrops. The kind of thing. They're standard fare, you know, for an exfil. If there's gonna be
Well,
followers.
okay, then you need to clarify: are these tire spikes or are these mines?
I think they're like the bouncing betties kind of shit.
Okay, so they're landmines. So no, those are not standard of fare. Landmines are
Fair
a horrible war crime.
Okay,
and
fair.
you should
Then
not
it's
be arming them casually. But you can have a
fair.
duffel bag full of them, sure.
Okay, and I guess it might. I guess it might just be like shatter, like caltrops.
So actually, you need to make up your mind. Do they go boom or do they stop tires?
They stop tires.
Okay, so that's also easier. In your duffel bag next to your gun, you've got, you know, 3 or 4 tire spike strips you can roll out.
But we
and
might
set
need
up.
those. Yeah. Anyway,
So you've spent your gear, you've got them handy. What were you saying, Dallas?
I'm gonna use a move I got last time.
All right. What is how does one activate this move? Remember the narrative first.
So, oh god, how the fuck do I do this? Sorry. Oh, I just roll cool. Okay.
Yeah, but how
What
do
is the
you
move?
do the thing that makes the move happen?
Oh, that doesn't. No,
What is
because
the move?
the one move I took last time, I should say, to clarify, I took. Oh my god, what the fuck is it called again?
I thought you
Sorry.
took True Talker last time.
Right, I did. Never mind.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry,
Unless you want to grab something else.
my thing didn't save.
That makes sense. Anyway, but no, I am going to.
Yeah, I took smooth.
I'm going to. No, we will not engage right now. Unfortunately, I don't have a fuck ton of ammo, right? Well, I have ammo, but not as much as I would like. So I'm going to put a firm hand on Metatron, and we're going to head back towards the safe house, and I'm going to, message Squirrel. Wait, did we already inform Squirrel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Squirrel got the call on the group line about the guys,
Oh, no.
but
Yeah.
Also, I have specified this. I did not take smooth because it doesn't benefit me enough.
okay.
Okay.
What would you have taken then?
I wanted. Can I think on that?
You can.
I
just
know I
remember
should have
that
thought
you-
of this earlier, but
Yeah, just remember your advances don't keep stacking.
no, I know. I'm not going to take something that is specific to the mission. I know generally
Well, I mean, more it's
the
just a
area I
bookkeeping
wanna
thing.
take.
Like you're not supposed to keep gaining EXP while you've got an advance back. You're supposed to. You can take it at any time, but you're supposed to spend it pretty quick so you can clear out your nodes or whatever.
No, I know.
You probably want to pick it before the mission is over.
But I'll lead Metatron back to the safe house. I will bundle whatever stuff we have into vehicles, and I'm just gonna keep a holding pattern and wait, and hopefully, and thus. But
All right.
I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna be ready to go.
You start burning hydrogen.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so Odin, you are looking yourself. How? Well, actually, I should say that. Are you looking yourself? You've been informed of the wrinkle. You have your tire strips on hand. Are you still doing the search?
I think I'm searching until I get close enough to the north where I might want to quietly place all the tire strips. That might be a bit hairy to get there.
Well, you got to pick one. What are you doing? Do you want to mosey on north and plant tire strips as your primary action, or do you want to look?
I think I'm going north. I need to deal with these.
All right, then I would like you to roll cool to act under pressure to
All right,
maybe
here we go.
block up some of the thoroughfares and routes that they might take to advance towards your position.
All right, here we go. Got one coolness.
Frankly, you don't have to worry about going off script on yourself.
Oh, cool.
But it does
That's a
look like
6
you
and that's a 3, so that's a 10.
All right, you do it, no problem. All right, once again, you don't. I mean, the rustlers might recognize your kind of corpo look, but they're not looking for corpos right now. They are looking for something else. So you are able to, hide between shrubs and just on some dirt roads and on some actual driveways and shit that are in this trailer park, just run out some of these blockers and cut them off.
They don't remember my face because some of the surgery and the lines, so yeah.
So yeah, you run out the thing. So they're gonna have a nasty surprise if they try to rapidly advance, into the trailer park with their vehicles. Then I think since you guys are orbiting, we will just move further on stuff. I'm gonna take a quick break, really quick, and pause.
Mhm.
Going for about an hour, and then when we come back, I will advance it. I want Odin in particular to think about what he's doing after that little plan, though. So
Yeah, I need to go
Pause
back and get back to the search.
I think I'm gonna just bite the bullet and probably do my next 2 advances on this then. So I'm gonna take expertise first, which does literally nothing in this moment, but I have to take it for the second advance.
Isn't
What are
that
you
the
doing?
main?
It's the tech
Uh,
one, yeah.
expert. Yeah, what's your area of expertise?
This might shock you, but it is where is it? Splicer. It's shocking, I know. The guy who has worked his entire life around cyber tech is an expert in cyber tech.
I think you still get the extra cyberware then, but obviously narratively, it may or may not make sense for you to install it right the fuck now. So we can work on that later. I'm still take that really quick.
Oh wait, they give you bonuses. Never mind. I'll actually. That doesn't make any sense.
It's based off you being the starting thing.
Yeah, no, I know. No, I'm saying one of them doesn't make any sense for my character. Like pyrotechnics, that doesn't make any sense. I'll figure it out later, but I definitely do want to take that. Whatever I get, I won't have it on this mission.
It lets you take lets you get other areas of expertise, I guess, if you want to go for it.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, fair.
There's a very specific one I want to take after this.
I wonder if you being an expert lets you do extra things or not.
Not really.
No.
Not really.
Like when you have them, you get workshops for it. Like you have a workshop so you can work on it. But that's about it. You get a thing and you get a workshop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm between two.
I will unpause.
I'm between cybernetics or breadboarder. Because those are the two that make the most sense for my character.
Well, you do already have a cyber deck, by the way, I'm rolling it. You do already have a cyber deck, but you could also get another one with that.
Yeah, and this one is better. Because my other one was only 4 points.
This would let you, maybe you learn.
This gets me a 5 and with an extra processor thing.
Yeah, extra.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get breadboarder.
Okay.
And I
So
guess we'll just
extra
retroactively say my cyber deck was upgraded.
You customized it. You had something stock. You spent a point of gear on it, and in the couple of weeks you've had it, you've been fiddling with it. So you can spend your points. I had a point of clarification I wanted to hit. So Claymore, you're circling. What did you do with Metatron? Is he like riding shotgun with you? Is he back with Squirrel at the safe house in the Arrow and his dirt bike, or what?
I probably would have take him back to the safe house.
All right. And that is where you would want to be, Metatron? Chilling back there?
Sorry. Things to do now.
I must be talking to somebody.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to... Can I also attempt to just search for this woman?
Yeah, sure. If you want to do
I'm
that,
just
you
going
want
to
to
do
get out
that.
there. All right.
Yeah.
Best to this. Could be going into the or some. How did I phrase that?
Wait, is she a person?
No, she's a clone.
Clown.
What was her expert related?
Programming.
Not cybernetic. I mean,
Basically,
what was
computer
her area of
science.
expertise?
Computer science.
But she was telecommunication focused, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's networks.
I'm going
algorithms.
to. Okay, so this is a world question because I'm just confused as to how this works.
Sure.
Like, when you go into the matrix in an area, would you be able to see where there are other matrix points, or no?
Let me actually double check moves. Just about. Let's see. Logging in. I'll take this. Cameras. Building systems. Production. System. So possibly, but that would probably be you would need like root access to the system. It would not necessarily be visible where your other, because the Matrix is, it's a semi-virtual, super advanced VR UI environment kind of a thing.
I'm just gonna see if there's been any matrix accesses around here, or try and do that.
Yeah, sure. I think we established Odin made his call last night that there are public Matrix terminals out here, and they're probably the equivalent of home Wi-Fi networks and stuff, hodgepodge strung all over this place. So, all right, you are going to set up to you take your new cyber deck and log in.
Yeah.
Jack into the Matrix and access the moves. Okay. All right. We'll do that in a second. I just want to double check. Odin, what were you doing after laying your little spike trap?
I was gonna go back and quietly go back and I guess just try to look around the north end, possibly where she could be.
Okay.
The sooner we find her, the sooner we can leave.
Sure. All right. Come back to you. Roll synth then to log into the whatever the fuck this is system.
Okay, that is 9.
All right, so you're in, but choose one. Passive trace, ice is activated, and alert is activated. Advance the mission clock. Your access is restricted. Take -1 ongoing until, while your access is restricted.
I'll take -1 ongoing.
All right. So you're in a safe house. There's probably a matrix port in here. So you plug into the internal matrix of the safe house and try and log into the greater network. Your access is restricted because, like I said, this is a horrible hodgepodge, mesh network you're in. It is not a proper Stone and Sons, fiber optic network. You're working with homemade routers and, Bluetooth hotspots and shit. So it's a little rough. Your connection's a little sketchy in places, but you access the matrix environment. It basically, what would be here's what I'm picturing the virtual environment. You're basically like in an ocean, but instead of water, it's sand. Fine white sand that it just represents the rough geography of the canyon, and all these little like subsystems and network nodes and personal devices are all just little tiny islands floating on the sea of sand. Like you're standing on like your safe house network basically, and you can see like connections to other networks you're gonna go. So you want to basically look at access logs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll then to manipulate system and roll synth. Try and grab.
Alright. That is another 9.
Okay, so you hold 1 and basically spend that to hunt for access logs and possibly edit them.
Hunt for access logs.
All right, so you check just, luckily you have, as we've established retroactively, you have your internal database, so your neural interface like fires up and just in front of your vision you just see scrolling, hex codes and IP addresses and everything running by. You probably have like your cyberdeck queued to like sort them. Most of them you trace to normal logins to people.
Actually, I get a 10.
Oh, okay. So you hold 3.
Because
So that means...
I actually have a +1 to this because I assume this is search for data.
Yeah, you are in a database effectively. So yeah.
Yeah, because I took Sift as one of my processors. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I should probably tell you, I have alert, Sift, emergency routines, and identity protection.
Oh, okay. So you are not doing research. You are. Would you be doing research? Should I have had you roll mine?
Well, I assume this would be search for pay. Like,
search for pay data is a special move. You have to spend a hold to do that. So
okay.
You are manipulating.
I assume this would be research, but.
No, I was taking it as manipulate systems because you're trying to access the access logs, basically.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay. So that was only your 9 still, so you gained 1 hold and you spent it to get the thing.
Yeah.
So you're scrolling through, your system, like, automatically shuffles off perfectly normal access, like, oh, gee, this matrix node had a login from a home user in this matrix node. I wonder what it was, like somebody getting on their phone or something, or their home VR hookup.
Yeah.
But you managed to run down fairly regular access points from a location towards the center of somebody on a network that is not normal or official. If you had to guess, it looks like these are basically cyberdeck logins like you're using. Like somebody is hopping on the network.
I'm going to head towards there.
All right. So you undock yourself and you start walking.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll
also, I'm taking if Sift doesn't, I'm taking Sift out.
It would not apply to that, but it would apply to other things, yeah, because that was not research. You were doing manipulate systems.
I might take manipulate.
That could.
I'll figure something out.
You can figure it out as you go.
No,
So
not as
you
I
start
go.
heading in that direction on foot.
Yeah.
All right. So you start heading towards that.
I go with him.
You're
fair.
circling in a vehicle, my dude.
I will
and
tell Squirrel where I'm headed.
Okay. So Squirrel, you are told where he's headed. You are waiting in the car.
All right.
Would
I'll,
you spread that
uh,
information?
Wait, did I actually say I was circling? I thought I said I was on standby, just holding a holding pattern. Oh, I guess holding pattern does mean.
Yeah, holding. I asked if you're burning hydrogen.
Yeah, I thought you meant
said
burning
holding
hydrogen,
pattern.
but like I kept the car on in case we need to get a quick getaway.
No, I took that as you were like circling or something. That's what a
No.
holding pattern is.
Yeah, I know, but I meant
Okay,
like
you were. So all right. So yeah, you'll see him head out then because
Yeah.
you are not in motion.
no, that's
Sorry,
what.
my
Then
bad.
I'll tell you. Then I'll tell both of you. I'm just gonna investigate a quick lead stealthily. No cause for alarm.
It's all like I'm just gonna say, what happened the last 2 times you did that?
I didn't tell anyone where I was going the last 2 times. I'm not wrong.
Goddamn kid.
That's all like,
Yeah.
all right, I will turn off the truck. But it's like I'm going with you.
Okay. I'm not gonna fight too hard on that.
All right, so you
I'll
guys
be
start
on
moseying.
standby.
All right.
I got the question. Should I roll to see if I can hasten up the search or not?
No, because something's happening to you.
Okay.
You're
All right,
in the
here we
north
go.
side,
Here we go.
so you're searching. I assume you're not full blown like door to door canvassing, right? Like you're not knocking on doors, but you're like
No, I'm,
scoping out every
I'm
building.
checking for certain
Oh my
tells.
god. Oh my god. I do need to say this.
Yeah.
I will have told my my team, my gang,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
If they hear gunfire, an abnormal amount of gunfire out of the trailer park,
To move in.
to move in and engage, and I will basically give a picture of, or a face shot of Squirrel, Claymore, and Odin, and say these are friendlies.
Right. do not
Anyone with
engage.
anyone with them, do not engage. And I will give a brief description of the target. No picture. Just like red-haired young female, not dressed in rustler gear. Also do not engage.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. All right. So Odin, you're like maybe glancing in windows. You're like double checking people's cars. You're looking for like signs of the target. You're crunching along, and
I'm probably on my phone checking if like there's VPNs in there, any of the areas.
so you kind of look up from your phone, and you look up from your phone to the of a shotgun, and there's 4 rustlers there who have come around a corner and spotted you, and they're just like, "What are you doing here, Corpo?" From behind their bandanas wrapped around their face. What do you do?
I guess put my phone away and raise my hands a bit. I did just get fired, so I was looking for a place to stay for a bit.
Roll style if you're bluffing.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that, and then I was just gonna like pull my flashbangs and try to run. But so let's see how that goes.
Well, roll fast talk first. Just convince them to leave you alone because you are absolutely bluffing their ass.
I am totally lying. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, it's a hard 0.
I'm
Does
gonna
it go-
post my
Let's see. How
thingy.
does this move work? Let's see. All right, let's see.
The ridiculous stats are because of the routines.
Yeah, I see. Nice. You've done a very fine.
Oh, I should probably write down what I write down.
All right, that's a 6, and that's a. All right, that's a 2, so that's 8.
All right. All right, but we advance an appropriate countdown. All right, so they're just like, he's full of it. Go on, get out of here. Yeah, rah. They just wave you off
He's
the
like, it's a
shotgun.
fucking nobody. Fuck off.
Yeah, get out of here. Get.
Just
They
keep.
kind of chew you away.
Just walk away. It's like, okay.
right. Okay.
They'll wonder a bit later. But yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, they'll know that other people are snooping around, and they might see some other guys wondering. So, actually, I should double check. Interpreting the action. Missions. Yes. Okay. Yes. So that is only 50. Target is more alert than you. So they've got their hackles up. They're thinking. They're feeling. Okay, so we return to, because they are closer to Claymore and Metatron. You guys are just sidling your own business. And you guys sidle up to the outside of a block of 6 or so trailers, stacked up 3 deep, double across. And without needing to roll anything or spend any hold, Metatron's got his eyes out for stuff. You definitely note that it looks like the nearby power poles have been reinforced lately, and some extra cables may have been run. And there are multiple working window AC units going in one of these trailer modules.
Okay, so either this is our target, or I'm just harassing some unrelated hacker. Got it.
50-50. You want to do the ping?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You have to be close for that.
Oh, okay, fair.
No, I'm just knock on the door.
Okay. So your current getup is...
No, actually, I would have put my body armor in a duffel bag, specifically.
Strip it off. So you are currently unarmored cyber priest with...
Well, not unarmored, just in my normal armor.
Well, yeah, your leathers or whatever. But no body armor, no obvious
no
combat armor. So you are a cyber priest in your Phantom of the Opera mask. Do you have a hat too?
No, it's just a full face mask.
All right. Knocking with your robot hand. Okay.
Metatron.
Yes.
It's like, do you have the key? The pin? The access button thing?
Wait, what?
Oh,
sorry.
Hey.
Out of game.
The one time you were given a one-time encryption key to signal to her you guys are legit.
Like all
You
of us,
would
I think
have
we're
it.
given
You
one,
are the guy.
Oh, well, if it's not her, then
As far as I know, you guys all have the ability to make contact. You just have to be close enough.
okay.
All of us have one, or is it just one of us?
If it goes off of close
It's a
enough,
key that it is to clarify, it is a one-time key. It is a signal you have to send. It's an encryption code. You have to be close enough to access her personal area network. So, close enough to get in on her. Basically, imagine close enough to do wireless Nintendo DS connections. That close.
So,
It's just a code, but the code will only work once. So you all have the code, but you can only send it
I just
once.
want to make sure that I'll tell Claymore. I want to make sure this is the right target. It could just be a hacker.
All right.
As you're having this conversation, you notice at the corner of your eye, Metatron, that it's a standard door. There's probably a screen door, and then a reinforced steel weather door. There's the window with a little curtain in it. The curtain kind of wafts and then goes shut, and nobody appears to answer.
All right, I am going to attempt to fast talk here by saying.
I do not think you can
Someone
fast
there.
talk. You don't know if there's a person to engage with.
No.
But the curtain's moved.
Could have
There's
been the
definitely
wind.
a person. All right, what would
I
this do
I
then?
don't know if you can do the fast talk move against an NPC. You don't know if they're there. They
I'm
were
just
there
gonna
a
be
second ago, but are they still there? You don't know.
I mean,
I'm
we
just
could do get down, Mr. President. I kick down the door. We see. We do the code. We grab and go.
well, if this doesn't work, then we're gonna do that. But I'm just gonna say one thing. We'd heard you've been having some issues with coyotes lately. Is there anything we can do to help?
Okay, I will. With that line, I will allow you to roll fast talk.
This promises.
Look, I was trying to think of anything I could do. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
if you
fair.
went with Mama Coyote,
Remember, we're supposed to begin and end with the fiction, so I was like, I don't know if you could just fast talk a door, and you're like, no, I got a line. Okay,
No.
now we can fast
I
talk.
had a line. That is an 8.
All right, it means the clock gets advanced. The door flies open, and a person meeting the target's physical description, Claymore, you see this. You see, a slightly more disheveled than her in her original nice, clean-cut corpo photo, super dark circles under her eyes, wearing AR glasses now, and she's probably got on like a, slightly beat up like sweater or something on, and like just double fist grabs Metatron's lapels and sucks him up into the trailer. The door, hisses shut behind him.
Boy.
That's all. Like
So-
either she's really high strung or she really needs the fuck. I will not disturb them.
Claymore lights up.
Yeah, but I will guess what? I'll guard.
Yeah, cover. All right.
Is anyone? I guess I can notify because I might have to start getting my guys on.
I think Metatron is busy.
Yep.
Claymore, do you want to call anybody with this intel? Nope. Okay.
Like as I said, like there's people running around. I don't want people making obvious moves right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like I might not go there, but I might go on and start dealing with the rustlers directly.
Because, spoiler, the reason I took the body armor off is because I'm going to try and get her in the body armor.
Fair enough.
All right, so we cut to Metatron. You are pulled in. You are in a trailer. The dimensions are very similar to the one you guys left this morning, where you had breakfast. Only every conceivable surface where you could put an electronic device or a device to cool electronic devices or a device to power electronic devices is covered with one of those three things. There are scavenged server racks, thrown up in the walls. There's the washing machine clearly did not work anymore, but the washing machine, like the door has been popped off, and there is, like a fucking dynamo in there that's hand cranked for power.
Damn.
Looks like the microwave magnetron has been like partially disassembled so it can like wipe hard drives or something. Everything is a good 20 degrees colder in here than it was outside. Not like cold. That means that it's like, it was probably like 80 or 90 on a Bay City day.
It's weirdly
but
It is
pleasant in here,
cool.
actually.
yes, it is cool. Everything, like there are no like normal lights in here anymore. All the light sockets have wires going to them, and this woman just holds your lapel, and then she reaches behind her and puts her hand on a spanner and says, "Do you have the password?"
I would do that.
Okay, you ping her the password. You're close enough. You kind of, there's a little
Honestly,
flip
if
on her
she's
AR.
faking at this point, bravo. If this is someone faking this at this point, I'm like, I don't know
She
what I
just
could do
kind
against this.
She just kind of like, she gets a little ping. She sees the flicker on her AR, and she just deep sigh, like all the tension bleeds out, like maybe even a little bit, like the hand drops, and she like bends her knees a little bit. They kind of knock together, so you have to support her a little bit as best you can. Skinny nerd. It's just like
Two skinny nerds.
oh, thank God.
I noticed there was cyberdeck access from this area, and I figured there was a 50-50 shot of it being you or some hacker for hire, but any hacker for hire in the canyon would have been the join the techs. I don't mean to rush you, but we have to get out of here. There are people looking for you.
She kind of like, what? Oh, right, yeah, they're looking at me. I know they've been looking for me for weeks. Right. Shit, I need to get my stuff. She kind of like, she has a kit bash together, like cyberdeck, like similar to the rig you've got, sitting on a kitchen counter, and she's like, okay, my deck's got to go. She like throws that in a duffel.
How many duffels do you have?
Also, put this on.
What?
And I give her
in a second. She's gonna like start like running from like device to device, and she's like flicking switches and stuff.
I will help her as I know what's going. I know a rudimentary knowledge of what's going on.
All right, so for like a third of her stuff, she just yanks hard drives, and she says, "Here, throw this in this duffel."
Yep.
If the Claymore's at the
I
door,
need to continue my work, so I was working on some deep traffic analysis. The ad hoc network systems in the canyon are truly fascinating. There's probably an untapped market there, but also I think the Matrix might try to eat you. It's weird here.
It really is.
And then she's like, these hard drives, she kind of like, not crosses herself. I don't imagine she's very like traditionally religious, but she just kind of like, offers a silent prayer to the great machine gods. She gently touches her lovely embroidered portrait of Ada Lovelace, and then just starts yanking cords, killing surge protectors. Some of the servers start going. Sparks fly.
He would be the one
those
raised
go.
today to love us as a hero.
This is just got to get rid of those. Nobody should ever trace those. Here, take. She throws some paperback novels in another drawer and like, okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
Near a wolf or something.
Now put this on, and I give her the body armor.
All right. She starts hustling into it. Claymore, I assume you were just minding your own business outside.
Yep.
You can probably hear sparking and electronic whirring noises inside.
Claymore just goes kinky.
The sound of a bug out bag being prepared. You know that sound.
All right. Walk with me as
like
casually as
frozen
I'll just be like, walk with me as casually as possible. We have a getaway driver at the rendezvous point.
Okay, excellent. So you have a driver. Great. Okay, cool. Hold on, let me just make sure I've got all my things. Yeah, I've got my copy of the Nakano papers. Everything's.
Yeah.
So she hustles out.
Yeah.
She kind of like opens her door, stares down the stupid Claymore just standing there smoking. Just much eye narrowing.
Mm-hmm.
He's
He's
the help.
the muscle.
It's like
I'm down. Okay, that tracks.
Nova says that, by the way.
So you guys have the package, and you are taking her back to the safe house with Squirrel.
Yes.
Squirrel, yes. I'll explain to her the brief plan. Like, you're going to drive to this point with Squirrel, and then transfer you into Stone and Sons.
Okay, now that we have secured the package, I'll send out a message to Odin and Squirrel. It's all like, everyone get back to the safe house for reasons.
By the way, you all mark experience when you locate and secure Marianne Johnson.
Alrighty.
I'm 1 experience away from. I'll probably have board in advance after this.
We're walking to the safe house. 2 nerds trying to be nonchalant, and 1 giant mercenary actually being nonchalant.
Just
Actually,
giant fuck off automatic shotgun slung over his shoulders.
Just playing
Actually,
on the phone like do. Man.
Hey, Claymore. I'm gonna have my dude. I'm gonna have mine. I'm gonna have my friends deal with keep rustlers busy quietly. You have some. I'll catch up with you.
You sure? I thought your boys were more for fun not fighting.
At this moment, I would like 2 things to happen. One,
Okay.
Gosh, I forgot her last name, but Mercy.
Benelli?
Benelli. No, not that John. But Benelli calls you up and is like, "Hey, boss. Some weird nerd priest and a giant slab of man meat have the target. Are they with you?"
Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Just,
Which
how-
you both hear over the line, and also possibly you guys hear in general in the trailer park. Come and get me, you cattle rustler sons of bitches! Do you want to live forever? That would be Taylor blasting away with his double hand cannons. Blam, 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 blam.
how about Benelli, pull out and deal with that. We're leaving.
Okay, I'll get the guys on the hoof.
If Taylor hurts himself, it's not our fault.
So, you hear the sound of 50 Action Express because he is absolutely desert eagling, double desert eagling. Blam, blam.
I mean, he's reliable, so he does what he's told. But I guess he's not competent enough to not know what he shouldn't.
He probably because they're not competent. Their competence or whatever is in question. He probably ran into some rustlers and there was a fight
And then shot them.
Yeah. Blam,
Okay.
blam. The rest of the guys start working to his position to go grab him and extract. The rustlers are going to start rolling to that position. Are you guys attempting to eyeball this at all, or are we all just hoofing it back?
I don't care.
I took over. Nah. Keep the distraction. Leave.
I will basically have Marianne, my arm looped around her shoulder and just be like, just follow me.
Yep.
Ignore everything that happens.
I'm definitely going to put myself between those 2 and the direction of the fighting, though.
Yeah. So you walk on that side, so you are presenting a front.
Mm-hmm.
I will also be walking between her and.
Yeah. So you guys are not. I will say you guys. I would say are not necessarily acting under pressure because you guys have a plan. You're keeping it cool. You know where you're going.
Mhm.
I'm probably because I'm
Yes.
booking it a bit.
Yes,
So.
Odin, you are specifically where are you hauling ass to?
I'm probably hauling ass to the Jeep, not where they are.
Okay, so you're hauling it out. Yeah, but you were closer. So yes, I would like you to roll cool again because
Okay.
you are booking it away from those guys.
Let's see, that's cool. So that's a 6 and a 3 on different dice. Even different dice. So that's 10.
You do it no problem. You are running away from the fight. None of these guys even bother. In fact, you might even see some rustlers like see you, but they don't give a shit. They're like, there's a fight going on. You hear, tires vrring, and then
Oh, pop.
what the fuck? The tires are blown out. Get the spares. No, all four are blown out. God damn it. Fire that machine gun.
Keep them stationary. Keep them stationary.
Every door and every window in the trailer park is slamming shut.
Yeah.
Nobody is coming the fuck out. You guys are suddenly the only people on the street, and
Fuck.
I would say that Claymore, Metatron, and Marianne, walking briskly and professionally, arrive at roughly the same time. Odin hauling ass. Not skipping leg day. All arrive at the safe house with the vehicles.
They're not following us, but they're causing a fuss. So
Okay.
hopefully my
Squirrel,
friend's alive. The rest of them don't care.
How many can fit in your car?
If I remember
So the
Close.
arrow is cramped.
Yes,
There is a passenger seat.
I think it
and
was like
the back seat
3.
is tight.
Yeah, because
So
no,
you
you have
can-
the
Yeah,
drone
it's him
rack in
and
there,
two.
too.
2 small people in the back, or like 1 Claymore.
So
Yeah.
no, Claymore and Odin are taking the Jeep.
Yeah.
The other two are going to the road.
So can Claymore and the target make it in the car?
Not
No.
in the same seat. No.
Okay.
No,
Then yeah.
No,
No,
you
just
go with
put,
her
like,
and the arrow.
this is what we do. Target in the arrow. You get on your dirt bike and go do your thing.
Yeah.
And then me and Odin will fall behind in the hog and deal with anything
Yeah.
that may come.
And I will.
Does the arrow have any guns on it?
No, I don't believe the arrow is weapon.
Yeah. I'll
Arrow is
give.
not a weapon.
But your driver is now a hot shit driver, which one of his spends, which he may be rolling that move very soon, is to frighten or dismay somebody, I believe.
It's like no fuck. Yeah, like don't fuck with this dude.
I will. I will.
Yeah.
I will specifically make sure that Squirrel has all of my comm links in case anything happens.
He's got all your info.
Yeah. And I will take off on my dirt bike.
All right. So for you, I would like you to go ahead and roll act under pressure to dirt bike out of here, because have you ever dirt biked in your life, Samuel Stone?
And it probably
How different is dirt biking from motorcycle riding?
It's way different. Are you
it's
Not
on,
at all.
I mean, the
off-road,
controls are
off-road.
fundamentally the same, but the principles of
I-
off-roading versus highway
I'll say
driving are
this, to not give too much away, I'm really used to riding motorcycles through half-flooded streets.
Yeah, you probably know what you're doing. I think you should still roll to act under pressure.
Oh yeah, no,
because
I definitely have to roll
You
this.
gotta make there in time.
I have
but-
never done this in a desert in my life. No.
Yes.
It's a different kind of tension.
I don't think that's too bad. That's an 8.
Okay, so you stumble, hesitate, or flinch.
Might take a while.
Yeah, I think that's fair. You're going to be arriving to that rendezvous a little bit later than these guys. You got to take a long way around. That may or may not matter if certain things happen when we do certain things.
Well, this is probably the cause of it, because while I'm riding on a motorcycle, I will be stripping off my my gear.
You gotta commando swap.
Exactly.
Well, not my weapon gear, but my
priest apparent?
but yeah. So I will go from priest to man in tuxedo.
To corporate, yeah.
Yeah. And my
All right.
mask goes in the ground.
Okay, so
And then detonates.
Oh, okay.
that's a great shot. We just
It
have
has
the
small
lingering-
yield explosives in the.
We just have the
cap.
lingering tracking shot of you drop it behind you and you away and then just pops in a little splash of smoke. Props department had fun with that. Okay, so there is a hecking out gunfight in the trailer park corner. The target is in the arrow. Yeah, you guys are ready to go in the Jeep. I assume it would be Squirrel would want to contact Granny Coyote for the pickup point.
I
Because you would need to know where to go.
yeah,
Okay.
I would.
You throw your
Let's
phone on
follow
your
you.
dash. You calling Granny Coyote. We don't have to go too much on this, but you tell her you got the package.
Yeah, have the
She's-
package. Word meet.
All right, I'm beaming you the GPS now. Go to this spot. She bleeps you to an old highway interchange. Stone and Sons would be down in the. So it's down south of you because Stone and Sons would be in the old San Jose area, Silicon
Okay.
Valley. So an old highway interchange that is still technically outside the limits of the Bay City, but is closer and further south. So you're pinged. Hey, everybody, get another experience.
Okay.
When you call Granny Coyote and arrange the extraction site.
2 now.
I advance. One
right.
moment.
Nice.
Is that your third advance or your fourth?
I think it's my third actually, because let's see here. I got.
Oh, okay.
I think it was getting mine +1 because let's see. I already have that.
We don't need to talk it
2.
out, Axe.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I would like to begin this by, as Squirrel, pedal to the metal, gets ready to baby driver pull out. You should roll hot shit driver. You are driving a cyberlinked vehicle in a high pressure situation.
Okay. I'm going to do that. All right. Going back to move. I got so 6 plus a 2 is an 8.
So you have one hole.
But
Okay.
doesn't that don't you
What?
add your car or whatever something to that too?
Doesn't say so.
Oh.
Yeah, it's when you do specific moves, your car adds its ability. It's not your
It's
stats, it's 2 moves.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's the things are act under pressure, mix it up, play hardball, help or interferes.
Yes, if someone interferes with you, they miss to their. But so, all right.
Yeah, but
Uh,
doesn't
so-
you're acting under well, I guess you're acting under
No, it's a hot shit driver is a move.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's up.
When you're driving a cyberlinked vehicle in a high pressure situation, roll edge, and it gives you hold to
Oh,
spend
okay,
on.
okay.
Doesn't
Oh,
say.
I see now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah, it's
So, Odin, I assume you are. Are you currently driving the follow vehicle, or does Claymore start driving the follow vehicle?
I'm probably gonna alternate, but I'm probably fine. I'm fine just covering back point, keeping track, because I think I have some things to throw.
So you're not driving. So Claymore is driving.
Okay,
Got
I'm
it.
driving, I guess.
Throw it
Ah.
in gear.
I'm ready to quick stop with you, but I'm keeping point.
If we're gonna switch drivers, that means we have to stop, you fool.
yeah.
No, it doesn't. No, it does not. This is the Sprawl. You don't have to stop for shit.
All right.
Switch drivers.
I'm ready for this.
Dive.
This is
So,
probably
uh,
actually
so-
this is stupidly dangerous, but I'm doing it.
All right.
So
Okay.
Odin will, pull it as assault rifle out of
Yeah,
his
I
duffel and
hold one.
watch behind as you guys roll out behind the arrow.
I got an
Okay.
idea. At least I punched through shit.
Okay,
but-
so I hold 1. Right. When do I spend those?
Let your hold.
Whenever you want to do one of the following.
Okay, I'll
you-
just
you-
save it for now.
yeah. You hold until it becomes relevant. So you guys, busting out of the trailer park in your little convoy, vrin. And are schmoving on out. So I assume you guys are heading directly for the rendezvous. This is a point of order that may come up later. Squirrel, do you, because they're in a separate vehicle now, do you get on your phone and give them the address, or are they just following you?
I'll just get on my phone and give them the address.
All right. Squirrel texts while driving.
Probably could just audio it, but yeah.
But yeah, so Claymore, you are armed with your
I just want to clarify for the audience because I'm an idiot. I had written down what I wanted to take for advancement, so I didn't take that. I took Console Cowboy.
All right.
Just to clarify for some housekeeping.
Very well. Good to have directions. So, yeah, you have multitasking. You're linked. So you guys start, and you're starting to run out of the canyons. So, yeah, Deja Vu starts playing.
Or yeah, I was thinking gas actually, but yeah.
Also works.
Yeah.
So you guys start to book it and head straight towards, but your path is not perfectly smooth. So you go out there and you're just about to get on one of the main like highway cutouts and just drive on out of the canyons, and you go to turn that corner and you see a pair of nondescript Northwest Industries vans blocking that street. What do you do?
Ah, fuck.
They're blocking it?
Yeah.
Well, I would like
Just
to.
like a
I would like
couple
to
of, like,
accelerate. I would like to
delivery vans.
accelerate ahead of the arrow, and I want to blow right through them.
All right, you are going to attempt to knock them aside in your vehicle. Okay.
Yes.
Seize the road by force.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think that's roll mix it up. You are using the violence of your car to seize the objective. Roll meat.
I shall roll some meat.
I'll assist.
Also, you're going to plan, so take the +1. You're seizing.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can assist. Roll links.
Links plus my car's power, so
Yeah.
so I have a 1 with Claymore, and I have, I think, a 1 in power. Yes.
Quick question: Do I know I count as a small game, but do they count as a small game right now?
You're in a vehicle. I don't know if that's relevant.
Very well then.
It's car violence right now.
Car violence.
This is the world.
Okay.
This is the world of
Is your
Squirrel.
operator here?
So that is 2, 3, 5, 7 total.
All right. So I assume you're giving him +1 forward.
Yes, plus 1.
Implicated in the effect. So go ahead and roll with your extra +1 on meat.
I did. I rolled a 4, but thanks to that +1, that becomes a nice 7.
All right.
Mine would just give it 8. So you're.
So you choose 2. You make too much noise. You take harm as established by the fiction. An ally takes harm as established by the fiction. Something of value breaks.
I
mean,
will
there's
take
2.
harm, and an ally will take harm.
I think we both
Okay.
take harm. Yeah, I think it's me. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, the harm's going to Squirrel because he's implicated in this.
Yes.
So,
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
as established by the fiction. Well, you have to roll the harm
explodes.
move anyway. So, no. Oh gosh, what would a car? I don't even know what the harm on like a car impact would be. I mean, a
Cars
punch
have
is I
armor.
think like 1 harm. So, we go to the harm move. You guys would both suffer 1 harm. Your
Okay.
your armor reduces that Claymore, but then you have to roll roll the harm suffered, so you roll plus nothing.
Yeah.
Actually minus some because you've got dermal armor, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
so
rolled
roll
3
the harm
of those,
move.
So I am
I'm gonna roll. Let's see, right? I have those.
Yeah, you suffer 1 harm, so you
Synth
roll.
leathers.
Yeah, you reduce it, but you would roll 1
Yeah.
minus whatever synth levers give you. -1, so you do roll +0 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Subtract 1 from a roll.
Yeah, so you would roll +0 as well, but you do actually fill in your.
Does the driver's car have armor when it comes to this?
No, well, you have armor when you have armor. I don't think Arrow is armored.
Okay, so I got an 8 total.
Okay, I choose 1.
Not to be that. Should I?
What's up?
A car impact has more force in it than a shotgun blast.
Yeah, but I don't think this is like
Okay.
this is not a full stop. Like they keep going. The
Okay,
problem is
fair
that
enough.
jostle themselves as they blow through. I figure like they bang their head a little or they get tousled. It's
I
not a
also will
full.
say
Right,
this
they're
is-
in the car.
This is a military, like, it's not like full military, but this is a military trade, so this thing's probably
Yeah.
a little
I assume
sturdy.
if you hit a person with your car, that would be like 5 harm.
Yeah, no, that would be a lot. That's why I'm like, what is like jostling around in
A
your car?
car versus car, though, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose someone gets the drop on you. So here's what happens. Claymore just guns it, pedal to the metal. You start spitting even more water vapor because that's how a hydrogen fuel cell works. Out of the back, you roll to the front. You tell Odin to hang on, and he does. And you just just do a swerve and you smash open the path. Squirrel's right up behind you, and he kind of side checks one of the vans. Squirrel, you thump your side of your head on the side of the car. You cut your brow. Marianne in the back is like, ah! She's jostled around. She's buckled in, but so you're a little banged up. You kind of pause, and as you rotate around to take the lead because the Northwest vehicles weren't occupied. Like you see some guys in like Northwest windbreakers just kind of like they jostle out and yell after you. They start you're like, we're minding our own business. It's great. You get on the highway, you peel out, and then the old stranger danger pulls up next to you. It's going way faster than a panel van should be. The side door slides open. A rustler with a giant black cowboy hat and a big flopping bandana over his face. Spurs a clinking, leans out. He's got one hand on the thing, and in his other hand, he's got a shoulder-mounted anti-vehicle. It's a... What do I call this model?
Barf, it might be a good time to use
this is a Suzaku Security Systems 1899 Nobunaga missile launcher. He's just gonna shoulder, flicks up the
Or
screen.
unifying by force.
I'm going to.
He's going to aim at probably still the military vehicle. He does not want to blow up the target with a rocket launcher, so he's going to aim at Claymore and Odin and just. What are you doing?
I'll take my. I'll mix it up.
So you want to shoot at him?
Yeah, and we're doing it at the front.
All right, so you're gonna fire at him before he can fire at you.
Yes.
All right, roll. Yes, you're leading from the front right now. Roll mine.
I'm running plus mine, so roll this +2.
So you just see this guy and shoot him.
Yeah.
Let me know.
That's a 5 and a 3, so that's a 10.
Okay.
Bang, bang, bang. I guess it's like a shot in the knee, and then
notice if they've been like how close you're driving right now. How close attention are you paying attention to this time?
I have a tracker going on Squirrel's car.
What?
Do you have a tracker going on Squirrel's car? I don't think we established
Or
that.
not on Squirrel's car. I should clarify that. On the body armor of.
I don't think you do because you don't have a resource on that. You need to tell me that ahead of time.
You can't make things
We
clear
have
out of
a
nothing.
tracker.
Fair enough.
I can do that, but that's just me.
Well, you would spend a whole to have an item.
I just spent a thinking.
I guess you.
I don't have any gear. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you could.
I
You
mean,
could, if you had a point of gear, you could reveal your professionalism and pre-planning to be like, I have a live tracker handy. But if you don't have the gear, then no.
Yeah, I don't have the gear.
I mean, like
Yeah.
I said, we all have phones. If you just want to be like, yeah, no, we just have fucking. I'm trying,
I probably would have checked in a couple of times.
We just
I don't
ping
know
it, I
how that
guess,
would
is what-
overlap.
I don't know if you have an idea of how slowed they are being, but so you have done mix it up. You achieve your objective. How much harm do you do currently?
Let's see. This is an AP assault rifle, which is 3 harm, near, far, loud, auto fire.
All right. So and it's
It's
AP because
AP.
you've got the AP.
I think it's a suppressor, but I took it off because it might burn out, so I didn't take it. I kind of took it off.
All right. So but it's 3 harm,
Yeah, 3 harm.
and you got full hit. So yeah. So before he fires on you, you just fill him full of holes. He stumbles back. The guy falls over. He probably tumbles out dead. But the rocket launcher does not tumble out. And you're still being tracked by the stranger danger. They are right up close with you. The rustler, in the lead is going to try and accelerate and catch up to the arrow and kind of he's going to go for not a pit maneuver, but just kind of try and box you in and grind you against the concrete meridian. Squirrel, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to... do I want to spend the ult right now? Actually... No, I'm going to accelerate.
Okay, so you're going to try and outspeed him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to act under pressure. Then roll cool. Get out of the act while in danger. And obviously, you get your vehicle.
Yes, with
Makes
my
power.
car's power, yeah. And it's a 1, so I'm going to... Yeah, I know what my roll is plus with. So that is a 7 plus a 3 is a 10.
All right, so no problem at all. You have way more power under your hood than this giant, scav van does. You just accelerate, and you just peel out in front of him. He goes in for the big swing. He does come between the two of your vehicles now, obviously, because Squirrel, you accelerated, made a gap. But he basically slams into the side, grinds, Claymore, you probably have to swerve a little bit to avoid like sparks and bits of concrete and metal flying off. But Squirrel, you've avoided the danger and you are peeling ahead. You guys are, a couple of clicks, away from the rendezvous. This guy's still up in your grill. What are you doing?
What would it take to toss a flashbang in their car?
Ooh, that is a good question.
All right, so
Act under pressure or just mix it up?
I can
It
do
might just be
either,
mix
but-
it up to just throw a grenade in the side.
All right, because I got
Anybody else
flashbangs.
anything they're going for?
I don't
Ooh,
think
yeah, I
anyone's.
wouldn't know there's danger, so no.
They are probably not calling you mid gunfight car chase.
yeah.
Not taking too long. I will just shoot them with my breech shotgun.
Okay.
One hand shot.
All right, so you are just going to sit up, stand up in the Jeep and fire forward.
Yep.
All right,
We're between
roll
it.
to mix it up.
Yeah.
Take
Odin,
my
are you
assist, I,
assisting
then
or are
I
you
take-
just gonna like?
I'll assist as I basically take the wheel.
No,
All
I'm
right.
still driving.
Oh, okay.
One hand
All
on
right,
wheel,
so-
one hand on gun.
Okay, man.
You have a firearm. Do you wish to assist by shooting them up, or are you just gonna ride in the back?
I'll shoot. I'll start shooting the
All right,
tires.
roll to help. Roll plus
Okay.
one.
That's a 9.
All right, so
Take
you were
plus one.
implicating whatever happens, but you.
I mean, we're both in the car.
It's fair.
All right, but I rolled a 6, so I believe because plus 2 meat, 1 assist, and 1 because of removing threats and security, that makes it a 10.
All right. Yeah. No. Are you auto firing?
Yes, I'm auto firing.
Okay. Well, the gun, the carnage clicks empty, but you just duck.
There's
This
a car
thing
there.
is a panel van, but that means that it's, panels of aluminum and steel. You just fire in through the back windows, fire in through the back doors. Odin's leaning around the passenger side, just stitching armor-piercing rounds up the side of this thing. The van explodes. Top flies up. Secondary explosions. I would like you to roll to act under pressure now,
Yeah.
Claymore, to not get caught in this clusterfuck.
Nice, me. What is act under pressure, edge, or cool?
Cool.
Cool. Even better. That is, I rolled a 9, so plus 2, 11.
All right, you're fine. You just swerve out of the way with your offhand. You're braced against the front's windshield. You're fine. You dodge the burning Hulk as it does a fucking front flip. Bits of exploding people and guns fly by you. It's really cool. You do not look back at your explosion. And you
I've
rejoin the convoy.
I've missed this. I've missed gunfights and explosions at high speed.
Hey, does anyone have a point of gear?
I have
I have 2 holes left.
0 gear.
You
I
should
got
totally
gear
spin
hole.
that and just the fucking, the Suzaku fucking missile thing just lands on the truck.
You could do that.
Actually, heck yeah, sure.
It's like, how did
Got
this
two.
thing work?
I'll
It
use
just
one.
lands.
I have one left.
Yeah, no. In the little hatchback cargo area, the
I
rocket
had the
launcher
synth line. I
drops
had the
down.
synth line. I grabbed it with the synth line.
Too cool, my dude.
Drops
Just
in
let
the
it
back.
land. Just let it land.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough. Like
Well,
Resident Evil.
the matte black is now or the glossy black is now matte black in a couple of places. It's a little smoke stained, but yeah, it's there.
Cool.
Here, I will display for y'all the stats for that.
I'm gonna get this ready, I guess. Oh, clumsy. Oh no.
It's big. It's
It's
a
big.
shoulder-fired rocket rig. It's not
Yeah,
it's not light.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this ready. No, we're not ready. It's just-
Yeah, you can start fiddling with it, resetting the built-in operating system and stuff. So y'all are just driving away. You guys have now left the canyons proper.
Yeah.
However, you guys have been automatic gunfiring and explosioning.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really care which one of you noticed it first, but some of you noticed that there are a couple of. Would it probably be best to see the logo? Well, you guys don't see the logos. You'd probably have to take a closer look, but you see some quad rotor camera drones like racing up and down the highway, like trying to follow you. Eye in the sky style. You guys don't know if you're on the 12 o'clock news right now, or if this is like police or corporate or whatever. But you've got some drones that look like they're
Would I
eyeballing.
notice these?
You are circling around the same direction.
Yeah.
You would be looking out for this kind of thing, wouldn't you? So
Yes.
yes, you probably see the
Okay.
tiny mushroom cloud in the distance as the van blows up, and you look in that direction, and you
Okay.
would see these drones. They look like they're following the route you and your fellows are taking towards the location. So
I'm
if anybody
going to
wants
attempt to
get in
jam them.
yeah, you have a device that has jamming.
I have a drone jamming device.
Okay, yeah. Roll me an act under pressure to drive and jam at the same time, but otherwise fine.
Yeah. I've had that since the first session. That
Yep,
was
that's
the
true.
thing I
All this down.
used to break into the combat stuff.
You're gonna mine because I got mine with gear, I think.
I got a 7.
Okay. So you gotta slow it. No, let's not harp too much on the slowing down. You can jam the drones, but you have to get like right under them and jam them, and they are going to like lose control and drop on top of you. Do you want to do it?
Yes.
All right.
I will also pull out of my the pocket of my suit a rubber chicken mask. Put it on.
Of course you do. All right. Do you like hurting people? Yeah, no.
Yes.
You pull up and you get your little drone jammer out. It's it's a short range radio band. The drones just kind of they kind of like list, and a couple of them just straight up lose controllers and drop out of the sky, and they smash into the ground in front of you, and you kind of drive over them. Some of them may have gotten a glimpse of you like approaching, but you had your rubber chicken
In a
mask
rubber
on.
chicken mask.
What were you guys doing while that was going on? Driving faster, ignoring the drones.
Yeah.
Getting the rocket launcher positioned in case.
All right. So Odin climbs over the seats into the back and loads the rocket launcher up on his shoulder. Got it.
Yeah. And then I would drive back into the desert.
All right. So you circle back around. So
I just
you're
had the
still
weirdest.
going to be a little late, but you were late for
I'm fashionably late.
Yes. I mean, yeah, we've been going for 2 hours. I think you guys have handled all the obstacles. With pursuit cut off and with no sign of whatever the fuck is happening, you guys scoot into the morning, the early afternoon sun, the high noon, and arrive at the location. It's a little, highway interchange. You guys pull under the overpass. You see Granny Coyote's van there. You see her wolf dogs waiting, panting, eyeball on the highway. And now it is time for you to get paid. So,
What were all the lists of the job again?
oh, you want the
Yeah, 'cause
job bits?
Yeah.
Well, you've marked off another one, I think. Get out of the.
We got successfully exfiltrate the canyons.
It's my fucking scrolling. There we go. There's a direct. Sorry, I have so many bulleted lists.
That's fine.
There. So.
Just want to make sure I didn't miss any on my own track. All right, mark an extra one, yeah.
You've successfully exfiltrated the canyons. Mark experience.
Cool.
And somebody should roll me get paid. You have. Show me the clocks.
Like 2 or 3 locked in or something.
Sorry, it's for being a cyberpunk RPG, the Sprawl is not very computer friendly.
No.
With the way clocks are.
Those are
So, you start at 12? God, why doesn't this? Does the MC sheet have the? No, I am in the MC sheet. Where the fuck is the job clocks sheet?
actually, where the fuck are these?
They're not in the. So it's all corp and threat clocks. So I got to go into the missions.
Oh yeah,
Find
it's
the
in...
draw out of the fucking.
Oh, I know it. There it is. It's the clock for legwork action phase. They're just bars, so not actually a clock bar. They're not. They're like bubbles. They're just lines. It's
I didn't
page
even
5 of
see
the MC
those.
Siege. That's in the checking the book. I think.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're aligned. All right. Legwork. That far, so you've got 4. So you have +4.
All right, cool. Here we go. That's a 6 and a 5. That's a 15.
All right. You still choose 4. 'Cause you're rolling.
Yeah. I'm gonna mark one because I got paid.
Yep. You get paid.
All
Experience.
right, cool.
You get to pick 4 total from the list below. Means you still can't pick one of these.
Yeah, let's see. So, I think this is fitting. We actually should do not a setup or an ambush because I think that might actually come up. You're paid in
That's a
full.
good idea to do that one. Yeah.
Yeah. You're paid in full, so that's 2.
So everybody
Let's
gets their investment. I believe you were paid well, so everybody gets 3 times back.
Yeah.
Yes. No, that's from the start. Paid in full just means they don't cut you short.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, that's what I mean. You've been paid in full, so I believe you guys got paid well at the start, so you get 3x whatever you invested.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Would employer as identifiable matter here?
I think you guys already identified the employer in the start, actually. So-
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I guess we'll just get the other 2 where it doesn't attract the attention and we learn something. So
All right, so everybody mark one more experience.
Okay.
We still have the objectives, I think. Still.
Yep.
I advance.
Okay.
I'm just taking a stat increase.
And is the mission complete?
I have not, no, because
Not
the
yet.
target has not fully rolled out because Mr. Germain has a side job.
Oh yeah.
So basically, what happens is you guys, roll up under this overpass. It's a little dingy, but you park it. Claymore parks like the opposite way to block off, so nobody can like run along and snipe the target or anything. I don't want to put words in my mouth, but does anybody gonna get her out of the car, or are you gonna let her yourself out?
I'll get her
Like,
out.
Okay.
Yeah, get her
you
out.
park and pop it back.
Yeah.
I'll cover her
okay,
on
cool.
her way over to you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
And slides open. Granny Coyote steps out. Big grin, big vape, hit. Ah! I knew you was worth your salt, all of you. Especially you, large guy.
Silent,
what's up.
silent thumbs up.
Thumps her chest over her heart to let you know, you're tight inside. Kind of looks down the highway you came. You guys might see some vague flickers of fire on the horizon from various things. It's a little bit of a fireworks show, but it's all right. I don't think anybody followed you. We'll go splitsies here. You, Ms. Johnson, tips her hat, can wait in the van. We got pickup coming. She kind of eye counts and like, I see 3 of yous. Oh, Marianne's like, oh yes, where was that other one? And Granny's just like, pats aside of her like, don't you worry about that. Look at Granny's wolf dogs. Are they adorable? Marianne is instantly distracted by dog.
they are quite adorable.
Big old wolf dog. Just
Owen's gonna try to disassemble this rocket launcher because he might want to keep it.
You can box it up. You guys.
I mean, don't you get to keep gear if you don't use it?
Well, you
Usually
got
no.
the gear for an item, so yes, you have that rocket launcher now.
Oh, okay. Mark that down.
Yeah, that's why I still have the drone jamming device.
I should have kept mine then.
You don't keep your points of gear, but items
enough,
you
yeah.
acquire with gear that are not necessarily immediately disposed of, which some are. Like for instance, you're not getting those tire tread.
Nah, I use that point.
Or grenades, usually.
Again,
Yes.
I made it so like there was only one vehicle to do it, and not 3.
No, basically what happened on that, by the way, was when the fight started, the 2 technicals tried to drive to it, blew out all their tires. The van like circled around, and then when you had that moment where they got the drop on you because Squirrel was briefly slowed in his driving from banging his head, the stranger danger caught up with you and the guy with rocket launcher. But yeah, so Granny, reaches back into her van, pulls out a couple of hard case suitcases, hands them to Odin. You double check them. They've got all your sweet money in them. Granny Coyote probably deals you guys in Native American tribe dollars, which are like crypto backed or whatever. So they're a nice neutral currency.
Nomad currency.
Yeah, so you get your equivalent cred you've paid in. Everybody makes their investments back.
I got my 9, so I gotta go pick up my dudes later.
I'm rich now.
I got 13 now, and I have 12 of it.
I will
you're all
message Metatron. I'll message Metatron and be all like, "We here. Where you at?"
Coming in second part of exfil.
It's like, "You want us gone?" Question mark.
Just act like you don't know me in civvy gear.
Gotcha.
All right, so you guys will, unless one of you, well, if he wants to, Squirrel can, for instance, get the fuck out. He's got his own car. But I assume you guys will wait around until, I'm just imagining maybe not a full stretch limo, but a stretched SUV, rolls up the other side. The door opens, Samuel Stone, Senior Vice President of Digital Marketing, is standing there. You've got some of your bodyguards with you, also wearing suits, earpieces, the works. Because they were briefed that these clowns were on the job, they aren't like harshing your buzz or any, but, they give Claymore for sure, and possibly Odin, especially if he's still toting the rocket launcher over his shoulder, the professional eyeball.
I mean, I put that away as soon as we stopped.
But
I will do macho posturing at them back.
Yes. Granny is, like pats Mary on the shoulder and says, "This is right, girl. Got you all the way to here. Sorry about the bumps in the road, but you know how it is. This is what happens when you fly a coyote." She laughs to herself, slaps her leg.
Miss Johnson, we've been waiting very well for you. I'm so sorry that your trip was unfortunately eventful, but I'm glad you're here and safe and sound. I will be escorting you to your new quarters after we make a quick stop at corporate headquarters.
It's like, oh, of course. I have my things all here. I am certain that a fine company like yours, kind of like glances around, like she kind of has that look like, am I supposed to say the name? No, I won't say it. I'll be fine. She's been laying low for like 3 or 4 days in the canyons. Probably more like 5 because you guys basically took an extra day on the job. So, she kind of hunches up her duffels and goes over and climbs in the back. Guards shut
this is
doors.
Definitely swanky.
Yeah.
This is like the full. There's food. It's like leather interior. This is
the bottle of champagne sits in the ice tray in the middle.
This is the ass kiss mobile.
Got it. There's a robot arm to serve the champagne.
Oh, definitely.
This is Stone and Sons. I'm pretty sure there's like 6 screens with just news and whatever.
I'm pretty sure the limo driver is a robot.
Yeah.
There's a service android and a chauffeur's cap in the front. There's a compartment there's a separate like little passenger compartment where like 4 bodyguards can sit. They all climb into so they don't disturb you in the passenger cabin. Your head of security is probably riding a shotgun up front.
Yeah.
So, that will just, like, get up and drive away. On the outside, I'm thinking, like, it looks and sounds like a full-blown, tire squeal peel out. Inside, nobody notices. Perfectly smooth.
Yes.
Suspension is perfectly balanced.
There's probably fucking, oh god, what's that fucking, like, I can't remember the name of the piece, but it's the it's like the one you always hear in fancy dinner scenes.
Mm-hmm, yes. Some
it's
classical playing. So, Squirrel's already gone. You guys are just sitting there chilling with your money.
Yeah.
Grady's sitting there.
Claymore, you would notice your credit pile is 1 credit larger, with a little sticky note on it with a thumbs up face.
I will mark
Yeah, so
off.
you get an extra roll of cash.
Yep, I will mark
Yes.
that off.
I will also mark that off.
You earn 1 left. Earn 1 more.
Yes.
It's like, all
Paid your
right.
debts. Excellent. So like the stretch, vehicle just, rolls away, and Granny takes another vape and, well, pleasure working with you. If y'all ever need to get somewhere where you're not supposed to be, call Granny. And maybe Granny call you if she needs to move some things from some places where some people don't want those things to be moved from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Claymore's gonna be on a little bit on the down low, but he will ask to Granny. It's like, Granny, if you have any, I don't want to make a big fuss about it, but if you happen to get wind of any more of these Johnson sisters, I'll give her the knowing look.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
he's like, what? You starting a collection? Gonna get trading cards?
It's like, no. Claymore will say, once is coincidence, twice is weird, but 3 times, it's destiny.
I thought you were gonna say enemy action, Jarhead.
Nah.
But sure, destiny. That's fine. She kind of turns to Odin and says, you watch out for this guy. He's seen things, done stuff. Probably hit his head too many times.
I know.
I won't deny that last one. Anyway, LT, do you need to live somewhere?
Actually, yes.
You might need to lift back to the canyon to go see what happened.
Actually, I need to go check on some people, so yeah, we should probably go back.
Oh yeah, I will also do a quick head count of my bodyguard. Be like,
No, they're
I need
fine.
to write letters.
Yeah, they're good. I did not have you roll anything for them. Like, they poked their head in and then realized you were in the move and then, circled back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to at least make sure Belenny's alive. The others, I'll figure out later.
I'm keeping this truck.
No, it's fair. It's a Jeep without stats, but you can keep that as your vehicle now.
For now.
So you roll on back. So you still have to pay. Now, technically, I said it was a finder's fee, but you're still gonna have to pay that extra 1 cred, the 2 cred total for your job there, Odin.
No, that's fine.
You're gonna have to cover. I'll be nice and say Sawyer's hospital bills, not his funeral bills.
Oh yeah, I assumed they were at least professionals enough to not get fucking killed.
Yeah, they were reliable professionals. They probably didn't get pinched. So they're still alive, but Sawyer definitely probably took a couple 7.62 rounds on the shoulder or something. Bruises,
on the
cuts,
leg.
burned a lot of ammo. They're like, sorry we didn't get the girl, boss, but everything worked out. We got to shoot rustlers on our free time. So
hey, you kept them busy, which is all that mattered.
Yep.
But here's yours. I guess I just toss them an envelope. An envelope.
All right. Yep. So they'll split that up as well, and there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Honestly, I'll probably start talking shop with Marianne.
Is there
no, she is a nerd. She's not necessarily a social person, and she's also hasn't spoken to humans properly, other than to buy discount electronics from the wireheads for several days. So
that's why I was shop.
She does not notice any similarities in your speech patterns in your masked form. She's too busy thinking about computers and stuff. She will explain to you her how she occupied her time and tried to look out for herself by basically doing network maps of the ad hoc matrix in the canyons, and how she was using it to listen for people looking out for her, knowing when she should go out, when she shouldn't go out. That's why she looked so tired, is because her sleep schedule was literally being run by algorithms. She was doing traffic analysis to figure out what hours the rustlers and other interested parties were not looking for her, and go out of the house to eat and get shot.
Oh, that was just me.
Yeah, no, that's for him. He's gonna get that when he delivers it.
All right, that's not a big deal then. I got my 1 for getting paid, so
yes.
I probably have to mark off cred for. Oh no, I guess my.
No, this is all within your authority of what you're going for.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
because I wanted to make sure she was in my apartment complex.
I think you have enough sway. We can say that.
One, because because goddammit, we protected this woman. I want to make sure she doesn't die.
Well, no, you get to know what you're doing. You're putting her in your faction, Metatron.
Yeah, I really am.
Yes. No. It's fine.
Also, I'm genuinely interested because I'm a giant nerd.
Well,
Yeah.
well, this was faction. You want the
Yeah.
super smart tech head by you, so you can know.
Oh yeah.
There's also a joking bit that maybe if this is a TV show, people wonder, are they gonna do it? Kind of shit, like dumb shit like that.
Oh, I mean the
Right.
fans are shipping already.
Yeah.
Metatron is our trying to be too cool but definitely too nerdy nerd guy.
Oh yeah.
Our adorkable character, and as I said, Marianne's probably usually a little more put together and professional, but like I said, she's
Oh, yeah.
had a hell of a week. Like
But I think she'd be fine with talking shop. It
yes,
probably
yeah,
would also
that'll help her relax, and like I said, she'll explain her little,
because I actually know things about the things she's. Because unlike some people that do company work, I'm actually interested in what my company does.
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah,
I
you
am
talk a
this
lot
one.
about like networking and telecoms. And she really does impress you. She talks the talk. Like she was actually doing network mapping and pingbacks and active
No,
monitoring.
She is capital G, if I'm understanding right. Genius.
Yeah, definitely in that ballpark, and she seems to be applying those abilities correctly. So let's see. I think I mean, we don't have to do a high detailed scene, but you roll up to the corporate office to show her around. You are probably personally received by the CEO at some point. Much shaking of hands. You get a warm question mark? Pat on the back because robot hands are involved. But Maman smiles for the pictures. Oh, and she's definitely pictures. BT does.
Oh yeah.
By the way, you gotta go write a press release about this afterward.
Oh no, I know. I probably was already writing it on my neural interface.
Yeah. So that was an
Yeah,
interesting
exactly.
case where I'll say this: you kind of shot yourself a little in the foot there, Axe, because you deliberately went north after I had said to these guys the best place to hide was in the center.
Mhm.
So
okay.
you doubled back towards where the danger was.
I
I
didn't
assume to
process that.
try and make sure that those guys didn't. I think you were thinking about the rustlers. You were trying. To
I
make
was
sure
thinking
that-
about stopping them before they got in, causing more
Yeah.
fuss, kind
So
of thing.
you moved away a little, and these guys took enough initiative that I was like, I'm not gonna make a fuss about.
No,
Exactly.
I guess
I had that thought between sessions, because I figure anyone who living in the canyon with a passive knowledge about hacking would probably have joined the Wireheads, or was this chick?
That was a decent assumption, and it worked.
Yeah,
That
I
was
was
my
like,
idea. Was
wait
that
a
she would be,
minute,
holed up here. That could be a
Yeah,
way
because
to
if you're living in the canyons and you know how to hack, the Wireheads probably would have tried to recruit you or kill you as competition. So
Yeah, that's a fair
I
assumption.
don't know. That was just my thought of
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh no, yeah.
She's
That's
a
why I dropped the
nerd.
line about the.
I'm a nerd.
The Nakano papers and stuff. Like there were some plot hooks there. It's just you happened to be across the room, and I didn't.
I
want
really
I did not want to
is-
cock block the extraction, and you guys
No,
went to
that's fair.
plan.
I guess
by the
it's
way,
something I have
job
to,
has been
ask her
completed.
later.
You guys should mark 2 XP for that, and
And I advance.
Metatron, you mark an additional XP because you personally delivered her to the target, and you went way out of your way all this session to make that work out. So yeah, you get your
Oh,
extra.
yeah.
I will say that
I'm just thinking, do I need to advance any clocks? I assume you guys are not necessarily laying low, and you are not ready to retaliate.
no, because I have
No.
12 credit. I want to spend this.
I actually have one thing I want to do.
Sure.
Basically, I want to make it clear to Marianne, because I do feel a little bit bad about this, that my persona made it out okay. I just want to send her a little cybertech notification of
Okay, yeah, you give her like a little,
BT Dubs didn't die horribly in Canyon. Lol.
yeah. I mean, I think she's smart. She probably puts 2 and 2 together. Your persona was, as far as she knows, your persona was the tech guy. So there was nothing for you to do in that car chase. I imagine, especially given that every like operation guideline list for almost everything involves the phrase "establish matrix Overwatch," that it is pretty typical for hackers in this setting, or at least freelance hackers, to do the Shadowrun thing and do like you have done in some missions and like hang out outside the target area and hack from a distance and, and not necessarily be directly involved in all the
in most of my action and most of the action phases going forward, that is what my character is going to be doing.
Pass? Okay.
Like, I'm going to be Matrix overwatching for most action phases. It's just this one specifically, I figured there wasn't much of a point because we're not dealing with the techs or the wireheads, and this is the middle of boonies nowhere. So I didn't even know if they would have a Matrix overlay.
Okay, just as this is not that big of a question, but so because the team I hired, did I at least like slow the guys down, or at least I get less awareness of shit was happening? I guess.
Oh yeah, no, and honestly, like if these guys hadn't taken initiative to lock her in herself, I was gonna have them find her. We're gonna ID her. It's just that these guys went off on their own to go do it. So yeah, no, they worked. They were doing their job. And I definitely, because you left them there to fight, I was like, okay, when these guys show up, they won't, show up in a huge force. Like, they won't literally like take all those 3 trucks that I was planning on. And they did let you know, like I had it in my head since last week. Once you hired those guys, I was like, okay, so early on, we're gonna start the clock on the action phase ticking by letting you guys know the rustlers have rolled up. And Northwest was interested. They'd figured out something had been going on with their corporate rivals in Nonvanto, but they were not like proactively aware, so they'd not really get out there. And so I think they didn't get out there. And during the car chase anyway, I would say that Squirrel did not make any significant misses for Rook to barrel at the end, though.
Yeah,
that was a major possibility that we would have added. Like I said, this could have easily started going into like for instance, if you hadn't done like the tire strips or anything, which was like, okay, so they can't directly follow after. This was going to turn to the end of Blues Brothers, and there would be like 4 guys chasing.
No, yeah, it's I at least try to like have some precaution if we get to a chase. So,
but yeah, so I think that resolves everything. I will keep track of any relevant clocks advancing, but I don't think anything goes super high. I would like to remind you that Pacifica and Northwest are both at 2200. They are actively like trying to figure out who you guys are for both the Northwest data heist and the Pacifica investments bank robbery.
We're at a 6, yeah.
So like they are actively looking into you. It is just that currently you guys did a fairly decent job to not actually poke the Northwest angle.
So just
we focused a lot on the Bloody Leaf last time. So
yeah, just as a, I probably have to be like a post-op thing, but Owen might try to reach out to Metatron to be like, I want to contestantly talk to her, to Marianne, a separate thing.
That sounds like a thing we can arrange during downtimes. Also, yes, to the chat, the aside text chat going on. At our lower rate of advance, we will probably not need to do side job objectives anymore.
Yeah.
Because I was just saying, I didn't want to say it out loud, but I've been advancing a little bit on the fast side.
Well, yeah.
It's nice because
But
that's how it goes sometimes.
That's because I did did my normal 6-ish in the job, and then I added several extra ones plus tend to stick to your whatchamacallits, your directives.
Yeah, soldier, it works out. Yeah.
So yeah, we probably don't. I don't need to. Just making the curve lower, I don't need to throw in any extra shit. And like I said, I have absolutely no idea what the next job is. I will try to think of something before I completely forget about the Sprawl, so I'm ready with something when we next plan to do this. But we are going to switch back to Star Wars next weekend. I hope you guys have
just as
fun. Is there any, now that you guys are flush with cash and EXP, is there anything you guys want to block out purchase-wise right now?
I would like... go Lucky.
No, you can go.
I wanted to get the first thing that I had in mind, I have something else, but what would it take if I wanted to buy like a hold-out pistol, like a special one with some extra tags? Like
it depends on your extra tags.
I want to have a suppressor.
So that's a separate buy.
Oh, okay, just a bit. So it's
basically. Let's see. Where's weapons?
Yeah.
I bought a suppressor for my holdout pistol, or wait, in like the first session.
So that'll get you. That'll be 2 cred total. It's 1 cred for basic restricted gear from a fixer, sidearms, and then for the other suppressor.
Oh, okay.
You
So
spend
it'd be
2
like
total.
2 armor. Can I get like a 3? Like
I mean, there's-
something like this.
No. If you want that discreet tag, no, you need to get a holdout pistol, 2 harm.
Oh, okay. That's fine though. I can.
And remember to name and model it.
Yeah, remember.
Let's see.
Might want. Let me actually check here for what I'm trying to get.
The name of my holdout pistol is still silly, and I love it.
Okay, so I guess trying to get a cyberarm with implant tools.
You want to arm? That should be 4.
Yeah, so 4.
And are you going to get it implanted by a street doc?
Yes.
So you roll the move.
And that's
What do you
another
do, Claymore? What are you doing for comms?
I forget. Do I have to roll to find a cyber, or because we in downtime, we're not worrying about it? I forget.
We're not worrying about it.
All right, then I'm just gonna go to a straight dock, and I'm just gonna trust my dice.
Oh boy.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh no.
Save me, Cyber Jesus.
Jeez,
And
please.
put in 2
holding on.
Keanu Reeves,
credits
help.
for that. I got.
You want to like after the fact spend a cred?
No, you got the 10. You also can't after the fact spend the cred. The dice are the
Yeah,
dice.
No,
All
this
right,
is
so-
ring. I'm getting another Stone and Sun. Whereas, guess what? It also has fucking hardware decay. I am concerned.
So we're totally gonna need to turn this into a plot point later.
yes.
It's like, oh my god, could you just
What
do a
2
job
tags
to
are you
like get
taking
them
for your
all so
cyber
it's
comms, by the way?
The what?
What 2 tags are you taking for your cyber comms,
Encrypted
by the way?
and jamming.
Okay, so you have encrypted and jamming. So you need a. I need to make a move to let you know you're being hacked, and you have the jamming effect.
Yep.
You know, it'd be kind of fun if you could just do a job to get all of the hardware decay off, the tags off. or
Well,
something.
that's my plan.
That's probably what would happen. Yeah.
Like, I'm probably being like, Stone and Sons knows that I'm running around with fucking their guy, and they're like, we could get some leverage on this.
Oh yeah, still of harm.
You will heal that between sessions.
Yeah,
It's fine. You can
okay.
go ahead and strong enough now.
And
Our next job should probably come from either DWG or Medicus, because those are the 2 corps that we haven't already done a job with anyway, that are at the lowest countdown clocks.
I'm cool if we do like a weird like hunt in a music park or some shit. I don't know.
Okay.
So I like I said, I don't have any brilliant ideas right now, and I am still sleepy as I have been lately. So I'm not gonna come up with any brilliant ideas tonight. I just want to make sure we're running through all our everybody's satisfied. We got all our tech. So for
Let's
instance, Marth is
see.
doing.
Oh yeah,
he's got
I also wanted to get.
Don't we have to
cyber
do-
arm, and you've got implant tools.
Bypass. Yeah, implant tools, which helps help with my bypass.
I also want to get. I also want to get frag grenades, but I'm not sure the name of those.
Cred. Grenades are 2. Complex
I'll
gear.
spend that
Officer.
I got 8 left. so I
Also,
might-
I forgot to say, I did name my cyberware from last time. You'll probably get a kick out of this, Omega. Or I don't know if you will, but it is the Suzaku security, because, I mean, they're the one who is going to make a giant flaming sword.
Yeah.
But it is, oh god, what the fuck was the name again? Hold on. I had a specific name. Yes, Durin's Bane, because I'm a nerd.
The what?
Durin's Bane.
I mean, I think
It's-
marketing-wise, Balrog would probably make more sense, but you do.
That's fair. Balrog. That makes more sense. Yeah, it's the name of the Balrog in Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Probably the prototype name, but then they changed the Balrog to make it more marketable.
Hey, it's better than if I'd had to name them Mountain Peak, which, because fucking J.R.R. Tolkien's insane, is named Zirakjisikil
Also, this
with
might need
3 Z's. Or no, 2 Z's. Can't fucking read.
That's the holdout pistol.
Neat.
Kitaro.
I
At
prefer
least Axe
my.
names his Japanese gun after something Japanese.
I mean, it's an SSS. Why not? It
Yeah,
has
no,
something.
right?
Well, Lucky is throwing shade at Dallas, but also if you call the Japanese are also huge nerds. I would totally
Yeah.
believe if they
Yeah, no, I'm
sword
not gonna fight him on it, but
No.
I will be like, I will cast serious side eye.
Let's see. Okay.
Well, it's also because it's specifically not a katana. It's a longsword. Their katana is probably named something more Japanese.
Like the like the Baramasa or something, or
No.
Masamune.
No, that's way too tacky.
Way too.
Okay. What's the word for it?
It would not be Kusanagi because that's the name of their standard issue assault rifle.
No, I was thinking. I was thinking of. What's other profound sword makers? I can't remember.
Well, there's a lot of them, but it can also just be like fucking. It could just be sword masters, sword schools of swords. Schools and fuck, you can just pull out. You can just pull out fucking generals, man. Fucking
Actually,
fucking,
if they
I lost words off my head.
honestly, if they ever wanted to make like vibro like self vibro knives, they probably called them Mitsuhides. For all your backstabbing needs.
But those are the examples of weapon systems anyway that I've named from.
Hanabi.
Yeah.
Great. I love it.
Yeah. No, my pistol is a Italian make. It's the what is it? It's the Belliano Arrivederci.
Yeah.
Actually, I bet my neural interface is actually from the medical guys because I feel like that'd probably be more up their alley.
Yeah, my neural interface is also from Medica.
Did you actually already name yours?
Yeah, Noxus.
Then I'll use that name as well.
Well, I think ours do different things.
Yeah, I know, but it's
So
like
usually-
the base thing would be the same. What we do after that would probably be different. The Noxus. How do you spell that?
Noxus.
Okay, I did have it right. Okay.
Look, as bad as I am with spelling, I'm not going to go fancy.
And who would do synthetic nerves? Fuck it, Medica.
That would probably be Sam and Sons.
You think so?
It could be
Yeah.
Stone Sun, or it could be Suzaku.
Or
Yeah,
something.
it'd be
I'll go with
those
Suzaku.
two.
I'll go with Suzaku synthetic.
Honestly, I feel like prosthetics also can cross necks because they do biotech.
So
Oh,
Well, you guys
Stone
do
and Sons
bio-
definitely does. Stone and Sons definitely does prosthetics. That I did write a little backstory blurb.
yeah,
that is
so-
how the company gained power, was doing limb replacements during the
Singularity War.
the Singularity War. They were responsible for like 90% of the civil. They mastered the ability to make. They essentially pulled a Bill Gates, where it wasn't that they made the technology. It was that they made the way to make it accessible at a low, relatively low cost barrier to entry to many people.
Yeah, so that would be the. There are some in the bonus cyberware, for instance. There are some stuff like cyber lungs and heart implants. Those are probably all Medicus.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that Medicus probably makes perfectly fine, medical limbs now, obviously, but definitely for those implant tools, that's probably a Stone and Sons model.
okay,
'Cause they are a tech company as well. Remember?
yeah, I'm still thinking about the name.
I'm
We
wondering if
seem
cross
to be so far. I would say for Stone and Sons, so far our tech examples, like Lucky's done all the cyber stuff, has been Latinate. So I would say Latinate or French leaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been pushing it heavily, but the CEO is from New Orleans or whatever it's called.
Like, oops, this is what. Oh, I didn't get the other two in there. Yeah, that's what I've named all my Stone.
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
What's a good?
I think you've got your
Nordic
eyes and your
term?
ears flipped. Your eyes should be light
Okay,
magnification.
I
Your
do,
ears
I
should
do.
be wide range.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I'm trying. What's a good Nordic name for like an explosion?
Sutor.
The Ertalon?
I'm just thinking
No.
because like Cosmix has like a bunch of like Nordic myth based to draw like their a very small range of military products. Because I think they do mostly vehicles. I think.
Well, your major areas are for Cross Nexus are biotech and transportation. I have taken cyberware as a separate subset, so you are the other biotech once you. So probably medical cloning, screening, stuff like that, implants.
Oh, it's like equipment, yeah, like medical stuff. Yeah, it's like
biomedical sensors, etc. If I Google biotech, what does it? Check now. What do we actually?
Would that technically mean that if Cortox Bomb existed, Cross Nexus has the patent?
Examples: bioinformatics, blue biotechnology, green biotechnology. So transgenic plants. Wow, these are all color coded. I don't know why. Industrial biotechnology, organisms to produce chemicals.
All
I'll
right,
have to
I
think
will
of
be
the name
taking for my advance. I'll be taking emotionalist.
Sure.
Basically,
Also
now,
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah. Now when I
Play hardball.
I use synth, so I don't think I actually use edge for anything anymore, because I've relegated most of my tactical stuff to synth as well.
Huh.
Yes.
Cool, 'cause, I mean,
Technically,
I guess
if for some whatever reason assess somehow doesn't involve your eyes or ears, you would still roll edge, but the odds of that happening are going to be very unlikely.
And with cybercoms, if I technically access through communications as well, it's
Yeah. So
yeah,
so you've got most of the stuff kind of
yeah.
gotten in there.
I guess I'll just be edge. But
So my cyber eyes are named the Stone and Sons Damballa Special. If you want a spelling, I can.
But all right, I think we can probably cull the recording here.
yeah,
Well, don't we need to do the wrap up part?
Oh, the links.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
links.
did links. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That is under advancement. We should talk about that as well. We have done every other, like, you guys aren't laying low. You're not fighting back yet. I am probably not doing my best at somehow arranging this so corporate clocks are constantly going up, but I feel like you've done fairly well at not causing too much of a fuss with Rio Grande or Northwest in this case yet.
oh,
They were put on alert, but like nobody jostled. You mostly had movement in the fact that there were some threat clocks created and moved in this situation.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, I'll figure out what's going on later. But yeah, we should do the links advancement and then we should cut it. Yes. So the links thing is at the end of mission, each player chooses a character who, as a result of the mission, has a better idea about how that character operates. Explain what happened and what they know about you. That character you by 1. If that knowledge would take you to +4, explain why this knowledge changes your relationship. You then can frame a short downtime scene, focus on the new knowledge after the scene, mark experience, and reset to 0. So, would anybody like to go first, or do you want me to like pick?
I can go first. So I pick someone who knows more about me, right?
Yes, you choose another character who, as a result of the mission, has a better idea about you. They increase their links with you by 1.
Then I will pick Odin.
Okay.
Odin realizes that I'm not always upfront with the things I do, and not afraid to use violence about them, even to people he's working with. Claymore
yours or
is
mine?
dangerous in more ways than one.
yeah.
Does that happen to take you to +4?
That take
No. He increases 1 by you on his sheet. So, Odin, does that take you to +4?
Next week 3 because
Okay.
I only had to do that. The first job is always how we went up. The other job we didn't do anything.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll go.
Sure.
Honestly, I'm not sure about Squirrel, but I think maybe it's possibly Claymore or Metatron that has learned more about me, considering they've seen some of basically my old digs. So
Pick one.
I guess it's Claymore because I talked to him directly the most, and like because Metatron's been doing his own thing the whole time.
All right.
That probably take you
So
to +3.
you
I
know
guess.
better because you saw his old stomping grounds and some of the stuff he's done for his job. Does that take you to +4? Hello? There we go.
Was it me?
No, I was asking Lucky if that took him to +4.
No, I'm +2.
All right. Dallas, if you want to go next, though, yeah.
Sure. I'm going to say, I think it's actually Squirrel. And I would say he learned the most because he was around the safe house with me the most.
Yeah.
He's been able to see that I am not. You'd probably not be expecting someone who is in corporate, corporate living to be as used to extreme conditions as I am. Like, I was very relaxed. I was painting my gear. I was sleeping in the cramped crawl space.
Yeah.
You're starting to notice he's not very typically corporate, and it's making you weirded out a little.
It's like, how's this corpo sun guy even gets around?
Yeah.
Okay, for me, I'm going to probably say probably the best would probably be Metatron. I'm going to say because he has seen me drop everything just to do something that's not entirely on the mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did anybody roll to +4? You guys all just in the 2 and 3?
Yeah.
I'm currently at 1 to 2.
Yeah, Metatron is a 2 for me. Everyone else is a 1.
All right.
No, not prostituting. Sorry.
Yeah.
It wants to correct some words and
That happens.
Yeah. No, I'm a nerd for history, so I know a lot of Haitian Creole mythology. So, and that's kind of been a running theme with my character. So.
Yes, I noticed. All right, so now we will cut the recording, I think. If anybody has any other downtime things they want to bring up, we can do that off mic.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
We've had fun. We'll be back with the Sprawl eventually. We'll be ready to get back to the Star War after this. It's been fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.